I'm muted. It's time to be live in living color. It's the monger of chill on his YouTube channel. First video in quite a while. Time was occupied. And that's kind of rhyming, actually. Let me just continue with the scheme. I got the Sonic T, so I'm coming quickly. And it rolls when I move, so I can move speedily. And if you don't understand the sweet speedily, then it's actually a word. Get a dictionary, lickety split, and flip to the page and read the blurb because I can say what I want on this channel. It's mine. I talk about Jonathan Majors, and I'll talk about Marvel. Fine. Kevin says F the MCU. Is that the stance? Does everyone believe the same thing that he has? Steve Staranka coming over here with the peace, and then he drops a fire emoji, and he's got a membership symbol too. And you can join. It's only $1 or a loon. If you got Fatal J, he says what up. Another YouTuber in the place who I DM'd. So what's up? Ernest Claybon 3. Let's go dot dot dot. What are the dot dot dots for? Is he saying something to me a lot? Anyways, this is the weekly wrap up show. This is the weekly it's not a weekly anymore, but it's the Burning Questions stream. It's where I often invite other YouTube channels. Come over here, we chit chat, we ask questions about the MCU. I've done Star Wars. Have I done Pokemon Burning Questions? I know I've done Avatar Burning Question. Tony knows what's up. I've done Attack on Titan Burning Questions. Go through, if it whatever tickles your fancy, you can watch some of those. Some of the videos age well, actually. I just saw a clip of my old videos, and I was enjoying that. And I am just saying that because it's my channel, but of course, I do mean it. All of my content, usually, it's good to listen to, especially if we're talking about an old movie or something like that. Okay, I'm kind of delaying, and I'm kind of like buying time for somebody to show up. But since no one showed up, let's just talk about what you all know I want to talk about. It's the guy. I thought it was Jonathan Majors in your picture. I was gonna say it's the guy in his picture, but it's not. I followed from the Majors trial, but still here because I value your opinions. I'm ready for what's next. Go live. Go with this live. Go chill monk. Kind of exactly what I'm trying to say, Christian Miller, because I am still going to be doing videos. Now, I didn't have anything to say in the last couple of days. Just for the sake of not being repetitive, for the sake of not taking your times for granted, I may just do like a video just to summarize the entire Jonathan Major saga. I may do something like that. I probably will. I'll probably have to just give my spin on it and just go, this is what happened on March 25. Here were the headlines. And I'll like screenshot TMZ. I'll screenshot everyone. They were talking about a strangulation. And then we get all the way to here where he's actually convicted, but it's for reckless assault, which means that he accidentally broke his finger according to the jury. But because we remember what those headlines were a long time ago, we're looking at a guilty verdict and associating it with what initially he was arrested for, which, again, remember, he's the one who phoned 911. They got him in the system, and then the DA did the rest. And they selected a jury, and they wouldn't select people who are who are his peers. That's exactly what happened and how it happened. The Jonathan Major stuff is like a lesson. If there's a benefit to it all, it's that we have like a modern day example of the relationship between police and you. It's something modern where we can also see Disney and their morals and how they operate and how little um leeway they had for this. It's like there was already a prepared statement. The hour he's released, or either he gets a not guilty release. All of a sudden, those were the news headlines. That's bull. That's not right. We have that now. We can tell our youth, who they're all on TikTok, and there's a lot of TikTok videos about this subject matter that's educating them and telling them about how this is bananas. This happened. Avengers Abomination. That's what I need to get me back on the Marvel wagon. I think Avengers vs X-Men or something like that. But as far as like care for these guys and then thinking about, do I want to give my money to Disney? The answer is no, or any place that supports Israel's illegal occupation in Palestine. I think after this year, I've been very moved by not supporting Starbucks, not supporting a lot of these places. Um, actively. Like, I mean, I'm at the grocery store going on my phone. What what should I be boycotting? Cool. Instead of that brand, I'm gonna get that brand, which does the exact same thing, except the money doesn't go over to the Israelis and their oppression on innocent people. Peace and love to all, of course. So, so the Disney factor, though, I do want to buy the Black Panther comic book, and now I have to like measure: do I want to give money to Marvel, which gives money to Disney, which gets money there? How much of this dollar goes to the comic book shop, and then how much is it spent on shipping and handling? Is the comic book company? But this would fight and combat racism if the Black Panther comic is like really high selling. And likewise with movies. If the Blade movie comes out, do I say, how do I spend money on Blade? It's because it's money or because of where it's gonna go. Adnan says, heck yeah, akhi, that means brother. Alhamdulillah, it's praise to Allah. Um I guess you guys are supporting this. Hey, what's going on, Sanadek? But I'm thinking about where my money goes. Now, if the money goes to Blade, then it reinforces, or if let's say it didn't get money, it would reinforce something I don't like, which they believe when you have a lead of a movie and he's black, you just don't make that much money. That's just all. It's a stupid, unprofitable decision, which bolsters and enforces negative stereotypes. So I gotta ask myself those questions, and then I gotta say, do I gotta see Blade? And I'm leaning towards yes. Of course, my mind may change and stuff, but I'm leaning towards yes. I gotta see that movie. I gotta ask myself where the money goes to all of these projects, regardless of the Jonathan Majors verdict. But the Jonathan Majors verdict really, really irks me and makes me not want to do a lot of things. I've unsubscribed from my Disney Plus already. Um, let me ask you guys this. Put one in the chat if this Jonathan Majors verdict has affected your Disney buying. Have you rethought it? Have you considered boycotts? Put a one in the chat if you're someone who believes that. In the chat, True Boss King. Look forward to me start joining the panel in the future. If you got a channel, Perp says he's joining soon. Perp has the link. It's okay. So once we got one, I guess put two if you disagree and you're just gonna support whatever you like because you're a comic book fan. That's another thing. Like I'm also another one. I'm also somebody who creates content based on the popular stuff that we like, the superhero stuff. As an aspiring comic book author who's put things pretty in development and would like to sell things that are similar to these hot movies that we all like, Aquaman 2 and all that stuff, I should have my nose on the pulse for what will come. So I gain the audience, the people who are going to like the things that is superhero related, and then I sell it. I make my own, I produce it, but I have to have the fan base who are interested in that. Right now, I got 5,000 subscribers, and realistically, look, there's 21 people inside the live chat. Anzo, there's 21 people inside the live chat right now. If I sell a comic book to 21 people, you know what I mean? Like that's not. I've got to increase the audience. So for that reason, I can see myself telling. I'm gonna mute you because you're loud. I can see myself telling myself that I got to do these things and got to be at the movie theaters, watching these movies, covering these movies, so that when it's time for me to sell my version of my non-racist, non-white supremacy pushing product, which is in the same field and genre, I feel like I got to be in there and I got to be in the know as a creator of this kind of content. And it's the right thing to do because the money that I will be getting won't be for profit so I can buy Lamborghinis. I don't think I'll ever buy a Lamborghini when I'm rich and famous off of this comic book that I'm going to produce because, we dream high. I'm probably going to be spending money and putting it back into things that need to be put in restoration, let's just say. Let's get Anzo in here now. You hear me?
Yeah. Am I better now?
Yeah, I just heard like a whole bunch of crack, 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 crack. I didn't think you were ready.
I got you. What's up, man? How you doing?
We're doing 33 Burning MCU questions. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Tony wants to ask you a question. He says,
What up,
"What's
Tony?
up? What's up? What's up?"
Hold on, let me ask you a question though. Are you on the ban Disney and Marvel stuff now?
I'm considering it, and I
Me
feel
too.
like it. But that's my emotion. What did you say? You said me too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just where I am emotionally. But I gotta like not make a reaction immediately off of how I feel. I gotta think it
Hmm.
through, right?
I agree. And that's what I was saying too, because I don't know if you've seen I sent I don't think I sent to you, but I posted it. No, no, you didn't see it. You posted the other one. of this lawyer that went through like the charges and everything. And after really breaking it down, I was like, man, did Marvel really need to fire him over these like misdemeanor charges? Like one of
Exactly.
them wasn't even a charge.
It was a violation.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I
And
think I'm on that
it
part.
cleans off his record in 1 year or in 2 years, something small like that.
Like nothing in there in the charges was enough for me to say that he should be blackballed or banned or anything, because the charge that he really got charged for, and it was reckless, you know what I mean? So he didn't intentionally hurt her, he did it reckless, but everybody is going on like he beat her up like he was Dana White or something, you know? I
Yeah,
don't
he
like that.
wishes he was Dana White because there was no consequences for that.
Facts. Facts.
Question 1: do you condemn Hamas? Greatest joke. Top comments, Adnan. You're the best. Yo, let's ask these questions though. There's 33 of them, and we start with number 1: Kang versus Victor Timely versus He Who Remains. Live chat. If you got the answers, let's hear it. I'm gonna say Kang in the quantum realm. He had he was devastating. He was cutting the pro wrestling promo. He Who Remains is sort of like, I'm ready to die. You know, everything's cool. I'm lax. He hasn't really been in the struggle. Kang, he was ready to throw hands. And Victor Timely, I don't even know why he's there. I don't even know why I put that in there.
So you said as in the better character?
No, if they had to fight each other, triple threat match.
Oh, if they had to fight each other. Oh, well, you know what? I would have to say it might be He Who Remains, as long as he has that little wrist thing, because he can tell what's going on, pause time. So yeah, I would go with He Who Remains.
I don't
Plus, he
think
already. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think he can tell what's going to go on anymore. I think that power is gone because he's past the end points.
That's what I thought too. But if you watch Loki, he pretty much knew that Loki was doing what he was doing, right? And that was after he hit the time part, right? Because that's when she tried to kill him. So it was after he hit the time he didn't know. So he already had a contingency plan. So I think he's smarter than people let out to be. So
Hey, we got Victor Timely, He Who Remains. The other charge was based on possibility, as there was no proof. Oh yeah, the jury. They just saw black and they're like, oh, you know what though? I think he injured that finger. We're not going to pay attention to how she was in the club with her finger perfectly fine. Twiddling it about like this right here. That's an injured finger according to the jury.
Facts.
Anyways, where am I? Trying to get rid of that. I still have them in my database. I gotta kind of get rid of these just so I have more room for like the other. Don't I need room for some of the other type of clips, Wanda?
Am I right?
You're right.
You can keep them there, and just when it says the brand, you can actually add a new brand, and you can keep them in a certain spot, and you can just go back to them all the time. So.
Yeah, and I do have one for Marvel and one for Star Wars.
Yeah,
but I should probably do one for Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Because you know how I like to talk about Jonathan Majors, right, Wanda?
Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
We got Kang, High Chill, Kang, Prime Kang, Master Time Skipping. Majors did not actually hurt her, just kind of scared her for a bit too much. He Who Remains let Thanos win. Yeah, that's a good point, Ghost.
Yeah.
Hi, Bri. Yeah. Mr. Denny.
So,
hey, Denny, there's something that I didn't get to play, and I was waiting for you to show up so I could do it.
Oh, Lord. Bull drive.
Oh, you think it's bull drive?
Probably something. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. That's awesome there, boy.
Bagel J to the rescue! Now I'm listening to Ice Cube.
The beat steady, so the flow gotta be too. You like my intro, so I made one just for you. Chillmonger, he be from the north. 33 questions, you got no other choice but to check him out and feel his vibe. He got one of the hottest shows alive. So have a seat and tune in. Chill is ready, so let's begin.
I'm ready. I'm here.
Please check out these questions.
Yeah, you're gonna make me bust the floor, man.
Eastern Standard Time. Don't you
hit it, Fatal?
Yeah.
Don't miss it.
Yeah.
Peace.
Oh, you got bars?
Yeah, I got bars. Look, it ain't gonna sink right. It ain't gonna sink right, bro.
So, Fredo, put your beat on.
What I noticed about StreamYard is a 1 second off sync.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make me look like a whack rapper. So no, I'm not gonna.
But put your beat on your side so you'll be synced with it.
I'm gonna have to do it on the next show. I ain't got no good beats up, you know.
All right.
Also, so we need a beat to go. We can't just flow. Why does everybody need something from a studio?
Yeah, we don't need nothing from a studio. All we need to do is bounce back like a yo-yo.
I hear you, boy.
Now I'm no red man. I'm no red man, but I'm like Daddy. Red man is top 3.
Yeah, Red Man's champ, boy.
Daddy, you think Red man top 3 of all time?
Oh yeah, in my book. I don't know
in my book too. And now in my book too. I've always felt like Red Man, Andre 3000 is top 3 of all time.
Okay.
I gotta put Black Thought in there, man.
Black Thought, I could put him in that top 3. I could put him.
If I was a rapper and let's just say we had a rapping contest and they were doing like brackets, and I walk in there and I see.
Daddy, did you see
Black Thought? I'd be like, man.
Daddy, did you see Black Thought and Method Man? He made Method Man pull out the phone.
Yep.
Welcome to 33 Questions, ladies and gentlemen. We talking about rapping that has nothing to do with Marvel, ladies and gentlemen.
Question number 2. Fatal J, how many of these will be related to Jonathan Majors?
What, how many questions?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a Jonathan Majors source channel. So we're going to be talking about Jonathan Majors a lot in these 33 questions, I'm sure.
Okay. Comic chat, how many of these?
32.
Anzo, you know me. Anzo, how many of these will be 33 of the 33 are related to Jonathan Majors?
I'd say about half.
You say about half?
Yeah.
You know? And they were, and then I had to reduce them, you know. Question number 3 was gonna be, is Thanos guilty of reckless assault? But then I thought that's stupid, so I reduced it.
Did you watch What If?
The
first season? I mean, the first episode of season 2.
What happened?
I said, did you watch it?
No.
You watch it.
You should spoil it. Spoil it. What were you gonna say though? I don't care about it.
No, I was asking you, did you watch it? That was my question.
Okay. Children watch What If. He said it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Episode 2 dropped. Episode 2 was all right though.
I ain't seen episode 2. Episode 1, it was okay. I wasn't bored with it.
Yeah, episode 1 was all right. It was mid, but episode 2 is better.
I'm mad it got Howard the Duck in that sucker. Like, what the hell?
Bro, stop hating on Howard the Duck, man.
I know that's not. I know that's why you didn't say nothing, because you told me before, then I probably wouldn't watch it.
Well, Howard the Duck, the movie?
No, man, got Howard the Duck in the MCU and What Ifs.
Well, all I know is that first Howard the Duck is this the match tonight. Trash.
We got another Howard the Duck hater in the house.
I agree with you.
Let me know when they do What If they recast T'Challa.
Yes.
No, you like that movie?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Hold on, Mike is here. Mike, tell these guys about the Howard the Duck movie, please.
You can't inform the uninformed.
Thank
so
you.
they either get it or they don't get it. That's all.
Hey, Mike.
Let them go on about their ignorant lives.
Ignorance is bliss.
I know you boys in Canada smoke that good green up there.
I can't even deny that because I'm smoking it right now.
Mike, Rogue Comics in the building. Question 3 is for you. Is there a stupider hero than Drax the Destroyer?
I don't think Drax is stupid, so no.
Wow.
So
I don't think Drax is stupid either, but
so
they
he's
did
sitting
change
there
it from the
with those
comic.
potato chips, trying to be invisible, and he's moving at such an incredibly slow pace.
That is a stupid hero. That is.
You know what? You know what? He enjoys life. Okay, that's what it is.
What? But that doesn't mean you can't be stupid.
Oh no. Oh no.
So who's the stupider hero then, Mike? Who?
I would say Peter Quill is.
You know
Peter
what?
was
I
stupider
was
than
gonna say
Drax.
him too.
Yeah.
No, man, Quill is dope.
No.
One thing dope about Quill is his music selection.
No, the first movie was good. The second one is, the third one was definitely off.
The second and third one, he was more serious. The first one, he was goofy.
He's just luckier than Drax. That's the problem.
If it wasn't,
Bro, you know how bad I want them guns? One of them staple guns he got. I want them joints. The staple guns, bro. That's like the dopest thing ever.
Those are fire.
And,
Yeah.
and between the two, who was the one that was directly responsible for
Well,
half
for
the universe
Thanos.
getting snapped?
Yes, it's Peter Quill.
Yeah, it was Peter fault.
Is that stupid or is that emotionally tied?
Doesn't matter. A smart
Well,
person
yeah.
would be able to put their emotions aside and fight for the betterment of the galaxy.
That's
Mike,
the
I
point of
got-
emotions.
Guardian of it.
I'm gonna tell you, it was two
You know
people
good and
fault.
well, when love's involved, that stupid goes out the window. Come on. Now.
It was two people fault. It wasn't just Quill. It was also Doctor Strange fault too.
Hey, Mike, you have this one here from Drax from the comics? You know it.
Yeah. Yeah. CM Punk?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
CM
Proving
Punk.
that not every wrestler should write a comic book.
I'm about to
yes.
say, is CM Punk will go?
Yes, he wrote the comic book.
In
Yeah.
2014, right when he left the company, Marvel
Oh,
was like,
really?
well, yeah, we'll hire you. Write this Drax comic book. Because, Batista played Drax.
Yeah.
How was it? I think I checked it out in the comic book shop. The art was dope, but I can't remember if I read it though.
You just like flip the pages? That's hilarious.
That's what I do when I'm in the shop. I just flip through because if the art don't grab me, I don't care about the story. I just
Wait, how do you think the shop owners feel about that, Jay?
they know me, they know I buy, but I got a relationship with my local comic book shop. And if it's trash, I can't do it, man. You know?
I'm a little bit with Fader. The cover got to grab me. If the cover don't grab me, I might not even pick it up unless I talk to the owner. He said, "Man, you might want to read such and such and such."
And sometimes the cover trick you.
If I don't get that nod from the owner,
Yeah,
and if the cover don't grab me,
that cover tricks you a lot of time too because it'll be a different artist
it can.
drawing the book. Yeah,
Well, that mainly would drag my man.
See, Chill, and even Nalde is agreeing.
MCU Peter is stupid. Handed off Edith to a guy who just met 2 days ago. Yeah. Exactly, Rogue. Dumbest writing in MCU was Quill punching Thanos. Indefensible.
Oh, wait a minute.
nice.
Nerdman's agreeing with me? Then I'm
Nerdman
definitely wrong.
Yeah, me too.
y'all want to hear a hot take? Y'all want to hear a hot take?
Yes.
Sure.
Y'all gonna hate me for this one, bro. Y'all, this gonna be a hot take.
Okay, I already do. Go ahead, Fader.
This is going on record. I like Peter Quill more than Han Solo.
What?
You are wrong.
You have some phantom zone? Like kick him off the stream for now, like for a minute, please, or something? What? How? Why?
He's just more dope, bro. He's just more dope. I like him better.
Oh, you know what? I'll say I like him better than sequels Han Solo. I'll give you that. But
Yeah.
original? No. Definitely.
Okay, I'll put it like this. A New Hope Solo, that's debatable. But the rest of Solo, I'm taking Peter Quill, hands down.
Ooh. No, Empire Strikes Back Solo was good.
I love New Hope. That's probably my favorite Star Wars movie, bro.
Really?
So that's debatable with that Solo. But the rest of the Solo, I don't know, he got a little bit too soft and goofy. You know what I mean?
Was he soft though? I don't think so.
He got soft. I like the scoundrel. You know what I mean?
I think he did get a little goofy. Well,
get
maybe
goofy.
not even goofy. I don't see that. No.
In New Hope, he was cocky.
Yeah, he was. He
But the
did
rest-
change.
He changed, bro. He
Yeah,
changed.
he did change.
He
He
got
changed.
softer. He got softer.
He got softer,
I don't know
bro.
whether that was age though. That might be age.
Let's get back into the questions.
I know,
Number
sorry,
4.
man.
Which Guardian did the most damage in the hallway fight?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Groot.
Groot.
I was thinking that too. Cause Groot was stabbing people
Mm.
and slanging them against the wall.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but not Gamora. Nebula was pretty hot about it in that one too. You know what I mean? She did some stuff too. But yeah, I think it would be Groot.
Danny?
I agree. Group.
You know what thing? The thing about Groot is the question is just damage. Okay, a lot of assisting he had because he would like be a branch for other people to use. So in a way, he's providing damage via the other people are providing damage via Groot. So we got to give it to him.
He like LeBron. He good at assists too.
He's like LeBron.
Yeah.
Brywood says that it's Nebula, but you're the only one here saying that. So democracy rules, and it is Groot.
I think it was so much going on. How could you really keep up with who was doing the most damage though. Even
Wait.
though Groot caught my attention out of all of them, and Star Lord.
Y'all got democracy up there in Canada? What?
I mean,
Oh
yeah,
my
we do.
God.
Wow.
Except no, the guy who won the election got less votes than the party. That happens for you guys too, though. That's the thing. That's the thing.
What happened?
Yeah.
In politics, you know how sometimes their Democrats would get more votes, but it's not about popular vote; it's about electoral college. The same thing happened here.
That's
except
why I don't vote, because what the freak is electoral vote?
What?
Facts.
You don't vote.
I'm
Bro,
right there with you, Fado.
Bro, electoral vote.
Wow.
That means your vote doesn't matter.
I mean, kind of.
I'm gonna say that again. No, not kinda. It doesn't matter.
It's not fair as like one person versus gets one vote. I get it, but you should probably vote for like the third party, just so that there's competition in there, and it dismantles.
Bro, I studied electoral votes.
It's called electoral college. You can tell me you studied it, you're calling it the wrong thing.
Well, let's just put it like this. Whatever it is, they're cheating.
Question number 5: the worst MCU film.
The worst MCU film?
Of all time?
I believe that was the question.
All
Or
time?
film of the year. Yeah, film of the year. Worst film of the year. So we had Quantumania start off the year. We had Guardians 3, which nobody better vote for that one. And then Captain Marvel 2. Which was the worst?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel 2.
Quantumania.
I enjoy Quantumania.
Quantumania was the worst.
I enjoy Quantumania.
Captain Marvel 2.
You know,
I liked
Marvel was
Quantumania.
good.
Yes,
It was good, but it wasn't better than
You
Quantumania.
only like that because of Jonathan Majors on, so come on now.
No, it wasn't just that. There was some funny moments in it.
Yeah,
as
it
well.
wasn't just that for me either.
Jonathan Majors was the shining star of it, but it wasn't just that. It's better than
Quantumania, I'm not gonna lie, it made me like it because I like Power Rangers, and I would get a lot of Power Ranger vibes from this movie.
Yeah.
Quantumania had the single worst performance by any actress in a Marvel movie, and that was his daughter.
I can give you that. I don't think she was that bad, but I think
she was
fun in the movie.
She was terrible. She was terrible.
She was supposed to be there for the kids, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people crap.
But I would rather have Kamala there for the kids. She's a way better actress than that one. I wouldn't even say she was a CW actress because she's not even good enough for the CW. Like whoever that chick is, they need to, like, if they make another Ant-Man movie or Young Avengers or whatever, they need to keep her like make that be the running joke. Every time they make a movie with her, they have to replace the actress with another actress. Because I mean, it's already been done 3 times, so let's do it that way because this one was garbage.
They just recast Cassie all the time.
All the time. Every movie has a new Cassie. Absolutely.
Pam just said that Guardians was the worst film of the year.
No, that was the best Marvel movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna pretend like that's a typo.
Shout out to James Gunn because he on our side.
Oh my god.
Even though I'm wearing a Marvel shirt.
Yeah, you are. Captain Marvel 2 was okay, but it was the worst of the 3. I think Captain Marvel 2 has it. Whoa. Another one. Guardians 3 was the worst MCU in 2023. Great villain, but the rest of the movie was not great.
Man, please, I cried like a bee when I saw Rocket friends die.
Yeah,
what were the friends' names? Teeth?
Yeah, Teeth.
Oh shit.
What was the bunny?
Please don't.
Bro,
Bro,
when the bunny died, that hit me, bro. That hit me. When he looked to the side and saw the bunny die.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, baby Rocket was cute. You know what I mean?
Sky.
Like, oh, that's cute. Yeah,
Sky was one of the names.
Bro, did y'all see how Rocket went in on the Evolutionists when he was scratching his face up?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was rated R type stuff right there.
Wow.
Bro, that wasn't no PG-13.
Hey, question number 6 is: would you recast Kang? No, I wouldn't recast Kang. I think that if you guys are gonna exit the Kang strategy with Jonathan Majors, exit. There needs to be no Kang. I watched Loki. They said there's a timeline that's adjacent, and it looks like they just took care of it. If that's the case, then no more Kang. We're good.
But question 6A: could you recast Kang?
Could I recast? You could recast anybody. It's your studio. I wouldn't have fired him also, but you could recast,
I
sure.
wouldn't either. I wouldn't find me Killmonger. But if they're going to go with the Kang Dynasty storyline, then they have to recast him. It doesn't make sense not to recast him.
But Kang ain't really a factor. He's not making he haven't made a big impact on Marvel yet. So I think he should just vanish into the ether.
It would depend on how much money they spend. I'm spending let's just say I buy a new car and I spent a couple $100 in it, and I find it's a lemon, then maybe I would. But if I done sunk some money into this, then I'm gonna try and fix it, repair it, do whatever to try and make it work, because I just can't piss with that money. So it depends.
Danny, they haven't even made Blade yet.
You don't know what they done. We don't know what they done. We don't know how far they got in the process. We only know certain parts of it or what they reported. But we don't know for certain 1,000% how much money they spent in these projects. We don't know that.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: they doing a lot of research.
If somebody's eating, you turn your microphone on mute. If it's Anzo or Perp, I can't tell.
When you look at the 2024,
I'm muted.
It's still you. Shut up.
When you look at the 2024 MCU movies that's supposed to come out, all of them have to be announced.
Okay.
Which means they can get rid of him. They can get rid of Kang. Because they reshooting all this stuff, man. Because it ain't hitting no more with the audience. The Marvels disappointed them, man.
$204 million at the box office.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
You think they're not going to reshoot all of what they had planned with Kang? They just to get rid of all that stuff.
No, the good thing is they don't got to reshoot because nothing has been filmed yet. It's just a matter of reshuffling. Avengers 5 needs to be Avengers versus X-Men. Go hire all the old X-Men actors, see what money you can make.
That would be dope, bro. Avengers versus X-Men, and I always like X-Men better than Avengers anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be dope, man.
That's what you should do.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you talk. Say your thing, bigger friend.
I was gonna say there's a lot of rumors going out as to where they still might be keeping the Kang Dynasty, but they're only gonna have him at the end, right? So what they were saying is that they're gonna bring in a new villain and they're not really gonna abandon the Kang Dynasty yet. So if they don't do that, let's say they wait a couple of years, right? 5 years maybe to bring back Kang. By then, hopefully the stuff with Jonathan Majors will be taken care of. Maybe you could still bring them back. Maybe they still understand that it's, I don't know. I'm just speaking out.
That's a lot of maybe.
It'd be too late. It'd be too late for all that. We'll be in the mutant saga by then.
Nah, I can actually rock with what Anso talking about, because look how they did James Gunn. Remember when James Gunn was going through those allegations? What did they do to him?
Yeah, that was a year though. They
fired him
for a year. Yeah.
They fired James Gunn. And then what happened? A year later, they brought him back. So it's possible. It's possible they could bring him
back.
Well,
James Gunn's also white, so you got factored in. So.
Wow.
Am I right?
Fact stuff.
That is fact. But I think with Jonathan Majors' talent, right, if Marvel is smart and they really look at what he was charged with, they might say, well, by a year's time, people's gonna forget all of this stuff. It's not really that bad.
Perp just said the answer. He's black. It's over. Yeah. There's no going back.
Absolutely.
Perp, question number 6 is would you recast Kang?
I would recast T'Challa first and then Kang.
Yes,
so make that a priority for. If you're gonna do one, you gotta do the other too. You know what I'm saying? Give people what they want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to kind of keep the story going, because them kind of just pivoting away from Kang, that's just gonna mess up everything, and just to get a rushed X-Men, get a rushed Doctor Doom, that'd be bad.
And think about this though, gentlemen. The Avenger 4 and Avenger 5. Who the freak is in the Avengers right now?
Yeah,
exactly.
See, we didn't even think that far. Who the freak is in the team?
X-Men should be in their own universe. I disagree with that take. Why would you split them up if you have the power to bring them all together? That'd be great. Conflict.
Yeah. Marvel needs X-Men right now.
Number 7.
I was just gonna say 33 minutes in before we got to recast the T'Challa comment. So I think that's a little bit of a record, guys. Next time, let's go for 45. All right.
Here we go.
Number 7, is here. Who bought the Baxter Building? Nobody. That is a plot thread that is going to go nowhere. At the Homecoming movie, they're what did I say? Baxter Building? You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I was trying to say. Who bought Stark Tower? That's what I was trying to say.
I'm about to say, what the freak is the Baxter
The
Building?
Baxter Building is the Fantastic Four building, ain't it?
Yeah. I don't know. My brain just wasn't working when I typed that.
You mean Avengers Tower? Stark Towers?
Yeah. Stark Tower, Avengers Tower. There, I fixed it.
That is a good question. Who the freak did
Victor
that?
Von Doom.
That's tight. There will
Doom
be
Tower.
That's how you can
Doom
enter
Tower
him.
sounds dope.
That's how you
Doom
can enter
Tower.
him right in. Is Doom. I like that.
I like it, but it's not going to happen.
Can I get a wrench so I can stop
Somebody trolling?
for saying this silly stuff? Hot takes.
Hot Takes Tuesday. Who's this guy? Hot Takes Tuesdays.
I really need a wrench.
Yeah.
Banish him to the shadow, bro.
Okay, I see how it is. Chill. What did I do? What did I do wrong?
He want to come on here. Do not invite him on here.
Yeah, I agree. We're taking a vote,
Do
not
not send him the link.
So I don't know. I can't send him the link. He left Twitter, and I usually just DM people the link for Twitter.
Thank God.
But if somebody wants to give him the link and can find him on email or whatever, give him a link.
No, because he's trolling hard.
I can find him. I'll send it.
All right, Anzo. Thank you.
Lonzo.
Fatal
Your
J,
arch
question
nemesis.
number 8. Has Iron Man ever done it in the suit?
Probably.
Hilarious.
Bro, how and why?
Of course he has. His
How
ego.
and why?
He
Bagging
got some
meth-
kind of
bagging
some
metal.
kind of thing he could leave it up and
Nah, I don't want to think that far. But I want to ask this though. Now this always been on my heart. You remember when Iron Man? You remember Iron Man's funeral, right? You remember his funeral?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember how each person was grouped with a Disney Plus show that was going to come out. Like you remember that, right? You remember like how Falcon and Winter Soldier was together, then Wanda and whoever was together. It was grouped by each show. Remember towards the back, who did we see towards the back? We saw Brody and we saw that little boy from Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Why they not doing nothing with that little boy? I thought they were setting him up to be the next Iron Man. Isn't he Iron Lad in the comic books?
Nope. He's just a kid. That's
I
just a
think he was
kid they
just
created.
And
Yeah,
then somebody said that little boy is a Kang variant too.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
I guess nobody cares.
Really, honestly, nobody cares. That's exactly it.
But the cod piece was the first thing that had nanotech. Just let me say that.
Cool. He pooped or pissed in the
answer
Iron
your
Man suit?
question.
No, that is not. Sorry, answer the question again, Mike. What did you say?
I said the cod piece was the first thing that had nanotech. That way he can get on and off without taking off the suit. Hello.
Okay. When did he get in his relationship with Pepper, and how long ago was between Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2? If he got together with Pepper like the same week he makes the suit, then no, he did not get to have a little bit of a. He did not get to fondue with anybody else in the suit. And I don't think Pepper,
Fondue. That's what you're calling it.
Was he with her in Iron Man 2? I don't remember.
Yeah.
he kisses her at the rooftop.
Yeah.
That don't mean he's with her. I'm sure he was kissing a lot of things. He's a billionaire playboy philanthropist. Come on.
So he's got a girlfriend.
He's got a couple girlfriends, I'm sure. What are you talking about?
I think he
Have
was.
you ever met white
superhero.
billionaires before, dude?
Yeah,
There was an island that one of them used to own. I mean, come on. What the hell? What are you talking about, Chill?
Interesting that your head would go to that.
Watch out, you the master of those things there. Oh, hell.
Jesus Christ.
The
Chill,
devil.
man.
Hello.
Welcome in the chat. Thanks so much, Chillmonger. Thanks, Onzo. I see how it is with us, comic chat. I see how it is, bro.
Yeah, because you trolling hard. You trolling hard.
I'm
All
not,
he ever does.
I've
Andy.
never
Like in-
trolled in my life. I've never trolled anybody in my life.
I only let Nerdman come in here so we could all trash him, guys. That's all. Because I know ain't nobody on here gonna agree with what Nerdman says, so we can just have some fun with him.
Ooh. Okay, Nerdman, we're going to ask you the next question. 9. Does New Asgard have representation in the UN?
Man, where
I
you come
think
with
so.
these questions from, bro? Oh, my Lord. You dig deep.
No, I think so, because if you look at most comic books, they always do that with fictional countries. Like
Okay,
most,
see?
like
You see that?
you know, like with Metropolis and all of these like different cities, they always seem to have some kind of you know, international kind of representation.
You see how he throws in a DC reference, eh? Metropolis. Yeah, never mind.
No, I'm just saying.
Chill. It always
They have
begins
more
with a
fictional
thoughtful
cities.
answer.
It's Star City. That'd be next one, right? Right
Mm.
there, man.
Exactly.
Mike?
I said it always begins with a thoughtful answer with him, and then it's just denigrates into total chaos. Got to stop this madness, man.
Rogue, it's Christmas, man. Chill out, dude. It's goodwill to all men and all of that stuff.
Times like this, we need to unite, come together.
Boy, you must have got them things on
Listen to
ready.
Thor.
I mean, on trigger, boy.
Oh yeah. Next question. Number 8. Sorry, number 10. What? Yeah, someone like is making noise. Do you guys? It's kind of annoying if like I do what Fatal J is doing. You see how he's muted and he's just like chilling
On the phone, chilling.
Yeah, do that. No, it's distracting. Question number 10. What are your thoughts on Deadpool 3 marketing? You guys all saw that photo of him in the red and Wolverine in the yellow, and they're just walking looking good. We see a couple of leaked photos of like a fight scene, but I think that part of the movie probably happened really early, and it's not going to be like in any spoiler territory. We see the 20th Century Fox in the back. They've been releasing strategically. Even like the announcement trailer was great.
What y'all talking about?
The Deadpool 3 marketing. What did you think about it, Fatal J?
From all these leaks that's coming out, I think it's gonna be hyped up like No Way Home. I think we in store for an epic movie, bro. I think this is gonna usher in the X-Men, and this is my thing though. Are we gonna get the old X-Men from the Fox, or are we gonna get the newer version? Or are we gonna get both? Because remember, it's old X-Men and young X-Men. First Class is my favorite X-Men movie of all time.
We're not getting those younger versions from the First Class era. If we get old X-Men, it'll be the one that Feige actually worked on.
Oh, okay. I'm hyped.
Perp?
I would say the marketing
First Class is
really
the best
dope.
X-Men movie. I agree with you there.
All right, there, man. Okay. Now I would say like I like the marketing. I think would it be smart to kind of tease people is if like each teaser that we get going forward leading up to the movie is if like you see Deadpool going to like all the old X-Men movies and stuff like that, and saying like, oh, this, you know what I'm saying, or just do something fun with that, play around with that, or just have them pop up on different Marvel things and whatnot, make fun of it, poke fun at it, kind of teasing like, oh, he's gonna kill the Fox universe or something like that, him and Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool.
I hope that's what the movie is. I hope it's 2 hours of him killing all of them garbage characters. And then maybe he can move on to the quantum realm and go kill Cassie.
They can even make a reference to Insomniac, like with the leaks and stuff, with like the Wolverine gameplay leaking and stuff like that. Just be really meta with it. You know,
if they make a meta reference, it'll be the She-Hulk. Remember, she's the one who did the whole like breaking the fourth wall. They might have like a beef with each other, and it'll be meta. You know, they might just hop out of the movie theater and sit inside of the auditorium with you guys. They can get some lasers and they can project. No, I'm pushing it.
I don't know if he's directly responsible for it, but I do think that Ryan Reynolds is pretty good with like, you know, the phone commercials that he does and stuff like that, and for his gin and whatnot. So I think the promotion will be pretty good.
Ryan Reynolds sucks as an actor, but Deadpool is right up his alley because Deadpool in the comics, the later versions of Deadpool was catered after him even before he was cast to play Deadpool. So this is a perfect marriage, but Ryan Reynolds is absolute garbage as an actor.
Danny, what do you think about the marketing?
I'm not really excited to see it. I mean, I hope it's good, but I mean, there's nothing. That
Danny, you hype about everything.
Negative, bro.
That was I don't know what to say.
No,
Question
man.
number 11 is true or false, Danny. And if you're in the live chat, let us know what you think too. You can put true or false. Santa Claus is real in their universe.
Yeah, it's real. I can say yes. 'Cause I don't want to My grandsons watched it, so yeah, Santa Claus.
But do he got powers though? He got powers, right?
It's either all or nothing. Yeah.
You could have powers. You can be his fat ass in a chimney.
I would say false. Everything
False?
else exists, but Santa Claus still does not exist.
Yeah,
in
he's
Hey
the
man, I
Marvel
just told you
universe.
my grandson's watching. What you doing?
You might need to turn the volume down this part.
Damn, bro.
He's Black Widow's dad.
Bro, Santa Claus is like Doom though. Like he got fake clauses out there. Like how Doom got Doom bots out there. You could do something dope with Santa Claus and Marvel.
Yeah, make him a villain. Make Santa Claus an actual villain.
Santa Claus is in comics, that's right. But in the MCU, what do we think, Onzo? Is the Santa Claus real?
Yes.
He's real? All right.
Yeah.
Look, let's see what people have said. True, false, true.
Has there been a Christmas-based MCU movie? There's been about 2, right? Iron Man 3 and
Hawkeye.
and even Hawkeye.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
So
Iron Man 3.
Hawkeye too.
Smart.
And the Christmas special, right?
Yeah.
Was he mentioned in those? What did you see a Santa Claus kind of figure? Like, because if you see, he becomes less real if they have like a kind of Santa Claus representation in their culture. Like, if he's real, he should be like, he's there and he's some kind of immortal who always gives kids.
You know what? He probably would have been in that scene in Thor: Love and Thunder where there's all those different gods and deities. And stuff.
Exactly. For instance,
I didn't think about that. He wasn't there. That's
Bro,
true.
who was insulting Nerdman? Nerdman is coming with the most clutch answers. Good job, Nerdman.
But to answer your question too, though, he's not considered a god.
exactly.
Chill,
The
don't
kids-
encourage
the
him.
kids.
Don't encourage him, okay?
Okay, let's give it to Nerdman. Let's give
No,
this one
but I swear, like people like Solomon were there. They're not considered gods. Like they
Oh,
were,
like
different.
demigods. It was demigods there. You're
Exactly.
right. So Santa Claus should have been there. Yeah, you're right. I can see that.
Hey, Nerdman, you're on fire. Number 12, true or false? By the end of Deadpool 3, he will have arrived at the MCU.
Who is he?
Like Deadpool.
Oh, I thought that. No, you're right. Deadpool, not MCU. That's right.
What do you think, Mike?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is that true? Okay. I think that it is also true. I think that's the point of the movie. Let's get to the MCU. Yes, we're here finally. Fatal J?
I'm at the point of you. Nobody cares.
Perp show? Perp, is it true?
Yeah, I think they're doing it in a creative way. He's gonna probably interact with maybe we'll get like Chris Evans in there for one more time. He'll say talk to Captain America or something like that.
I just noticed what you named your thing. Perp show awards are happening tonight. So what time?
9 p.m.
So do you think that means he's gonna? So do you think that means he's gonna make fun of like the death of the Fox, universe and how Fox got kind of bought out by Disney? Do you think he's gonna reference that?
It's
No,
going to be
he's
immersive.
gonna pull an Iron Man.
I don't know
Like,
how
I
I
am
feel
Deadpool.
about that.
It's a famous comic book out there called Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. So is this what this movie is based off of?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay, that'll be pretty.
Has that been confirmed? I don't know. That's been confirmed.
From those pictures, that's what me and Mike saw. That's why we believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him at the end of the movie doing an I am Iron Man, like an I am Deadpool kind of
Bro,
situation.
you know what will make this movie tight? Okay, if you understand Deadpool lore, Deadpool, Death, and Thanos.
Okay.
What if Death bring Thanos back in this movie, bro?
Oh, they should do that, something like that. Thanos
That'll
is a
be
huge villain.
tight, bro. That would be tight.
So Thanos without the Infinity Stones, yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
bro,
Do we know who the villain is of this movie?
we don't
Because
know.
we don't know yet, right?
Oh, see, but there's the thing though. Josh Brolin has the same type of legal stuff as Jonathan Majors, so they wouldn't bring back. No, wait, I'm wrong. It's Marvel.
Josh
They'll
Brolin in
totally bring him
trouble.
back.
Josh
Yeah, he has a past.
Wait,
Bro,
but did he go to
But
court?
he's white. He's white. He's all right.
Yeah, he white though, Chillmonger. You forgot.
He was.
he'll be there. He'll be back. He'll be
That's
back.
That's some cold ass shit. True. That's cold.
The question was true or false. By the end of Deadpool, will he have arrived at the MCU? And we asked the live chat, and live chat are saying true, true, true.
No, I was mad. Go.
Fatal J, I think it is.
That's like the punchline to this whole show. He's black. He's white.
He's white. He's all right. That's
no,
right.
I know it's true. Everyone's saying it's true to basically Jonathan Majors and the white thing. But no, I was mad as a motherfucker when Jonathan Majors got you know.
We all were.
I was sure he was going to get off.
I thought so too.
No, but I was because I put out like a mocking video like about it as well, like a kind of joke video, like joking. I don't want to tell you what it is because without context, it's going to sound terrible. But I put out this joke video and it was like I felt really bad about it after because it was like, oh, they actually found him guilty of nothing. It's terrible. But anyway.
Question number 13. Let's answer this one quickly, everyone. Just true or false, all right? No time to lollygag. Cap is on the moon. True.
False.
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 He in that iceberg still.
Huh? That's the stupidest thing that you could have said. Like
Bro.
the old man Cap I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm talking about people don't think about this though. It's a variant of Cap in the on the iceberg still. Because when he went back in time, he screwed everything up. Like you remember when he was trying to restore stuff? He left the old Cap there in the Cap. Did he? You see what I mean?
I think I see what you mean, but this isn't DC where they could do things like that. There's only one version of Cap.
Bro, listen. You remember he spent the rest of his life with Carter, right?
Yeah.
How did he skip over the fact that he was in the ice cap?
Well, that's the one who went away just like 10 seconds before the old guy is there on the bench. The one who went away.
He would have never met Carter. I mean, he would have never been with Carter unless...
Man, I'm not arguing time travel stuff. This is so... Look, live chat, false.
That's why I said...
False. The TVA to clear it up. All right.
I wouldn't be down with bringing back Iron Man, but it's a way to bring back Cap, though.
Solace tells me which Cap, Falcon or the OG. You know damn well. Not a single... No, shut up. No, we don't get to pretend like, there's two people who go by Cap. We don't do that. No, we don't have that problem here on this channel.
Multiverse.
We understand who Cap is,
Chill.
and we understand who Falcon is.
Chill, I'm with you, too.
That's
Why
true.
couldn't they just fix Falcon's suit up and make it look tight instead of calling him Cap? Make the suit look tight, because I'm going to be honest with you, Falcon's suits have always been trash. Just make the suit look tight. I don't want him to be Cap.
Had to rush back before you change the topic. We know who the real Captain America is.
Okay.
It's the one who is now melanated like us.
Oh,
That's
okay. So when he does the melanated like us,
Captain
it's supposed to get me on board.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Absolutely. White Cap down with the white cap.
Facts. You know,
That's what you wanted, right?
yes, because they were down with Jonathan Majors. So yes, put them all black. Give me a black Tony Starks. Give me a black Widow. Give me a black Avengers. 100%. Yes.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah.
The Black Avenger sounds tight, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I was thinking myself.
I'd rather have a new team that's black.
Hold on. Black Avengers, straight out of Compton type of guys. You know what I mean?
Number
The
14 is true.
Avengers.
Yeah, you guys just don't respect new banners being added to the screen. When that subtitle is there, end of this conversation, we're on the next subject. True or false? Killmonger is more Killmonger is more American than Wakandan. This is true.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
No, that's false.
I knew you
False.
would be the one to say that. I knew it. I
That's
knew it.
true.
Where
Nerdman.
it comes in at.
It's where we come from, bro.
Why
We're
would it be
equal.
false, though? Why would it be
We're
false?
equal. I was born in Britain, but I'm African. I mean,
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you are not.
I am.
You are as white
Shut
as
your.
snow, brother.
See, I knew he was gonna come out with. Stop coming. Leave me alone, bro.
I
Let's
get
let
I'm
that.
African.
other guys, you guys answer too. 'Cause I didn't think I heard Perp or Mike.
True.
True.
We talking about culture though. I know exactly what this question means. The culture. He's more American culture than Wakandan culture.
Okay, if you're talking culturally, yeah, sure, but like, I don't think that makes you more one or the other. I think you should.
Because when he
embrace
went on, he
both.
said, "Hey, auntie," that's American type swag.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
nobody talk like that in Wakanda. You know what I mean?
Right.
but he embraces both. He embraces both, right?
Bro, no, he
He
didn't.
went back to
He came,
Wakanda because he was
when
like,
he,
I'm gonna be king of
I
bro,
have back
Wakanda.
and watch that.
when he came to Wakanda, he straight disrespected their culture, bro.
Facts.
He burnt up the Purple Heart. He burnt.
No, that's
burnt the heart
respecting
shaped
their
herb.
culture, bro. That's
No,
respecting their culture because he's like, I'm gonna be the one powerful king. That's how you stay king.
he burnt all the heart shaped herb up, bro. Nah,
He
man.
played it Game of Thrones style, bro. You can't like say he's disrespecting the
And
culture
he
like that.
killed the wizard. He
That's like
killed the sage. He killed
So
the
what?
sage.
So what was his next? What was his next part? To take Sherry as his wife so that they can have royal kids? Was that the next part of his plan, Nerdman?
he was
That
gonna
got real weird.
expand Wakanda all over the world. Basically, he wanted the Wakandan Empire, and he knew
Yeah,
that he can't
capitalism. That's
have
American.
people challenging him. He can't have people challenging him if he wants to do that shit.
That's a
That's
good question. Though.
capitalism.
So yeah,
That's capitalism.
Perp, that's a good question you asked. Now this is a what if question. Do you think if Killmonger would have succeeded, he would have made it like world domination, or the Avengers would have stopped it?
the Avengers would have stopped him.
Yeah, Avengers would have stopped him.
They too powerful. They
Yeah.
would have stopped it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
The live chat has spoken, and most people say, wait, this guy says the Nerdman is from Ghana. Culturally, that's true. Chillmonger is more American.
that's right. I'm an
was
Ashanti warrior, bro.
Okay. Wakandan DNA, but American culture. This is a
Facts.
true or false question. Just talking ish. You get one. True or false?
I love that Avatar though with Kobe.
What, this?
Yeah.
What game was this from?
That's a game. I thought that was real.
That
That's
was
real.
his 80 to 81 game.
Oh, smart man. Haha.
Oh, 81? Oh, okay. That was a
Hey,
great
I'll
night.
see you.
Mhm.
Culture and heart isn't a math equation. No one can take or diminish what is yours. You gotta stop with the poems. It's true or false, okay? Nah, bro, he was violating the Wakanda way 100%.
Come on, chill. They dropping gems though, man. That should be
Number
a t-shirt.
15. Number 15 is true or false. And again, live chat, you guys answer because we're gonna check you guys out. Daredevil can secretly see. This is
True.
false. Ooh.
No,
Bro.
no, this is facts. This brother can see. The
False.
brother can see, bro. It's
He
bullshit.
can
Like
see.
his
He
whole
can
power
see more
set
than
is
Stevie
rubbish.
Wonder.
False,
His
false.
power set is
His powers are so good he don't need to see. That's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
but when he
but that's
hears
saying he can see. Go for it, Onzo. I know you're gonna say the
when he
logical thing
hears
later.
when he hears, you could like there's a part in the movie where they show like he can see like silhouettes of the people and stuff like that because of their movements. So yeah, he can basically see. He may not see the way we do, but he can see.
He see better though.
Can he
Exactly.
visually see, Anzo? Is he lying about being dishonest about his blindness? Because the way he picks women kind of makes it suspect, but I still think it's false. I'm still saying false. Can he secretly
Exactly.
visually see?
Yeah, I think he can visually see.
People think Stevie Wonder can really see based off that YouTube video where that lamp,
Mhm.
it was a lamp
Mhm.
falling, bro, and he caught it. And it's like he forgot that he was blind. Like he was making.
I gotta see this.
Y'all haven't
I
seen
think-
that? Many?
Hold on. There's also a story that Jamie Foxx tells about a chick or something, and they're like, "Oh, she's hot." And they're like, "How the hell did you know that?" You know what I mean? So yeah, there's
It's a lot of celebrities with stories about Stevie Wonder like that.
yeah.
The guy that sang Easy Lane Sunday morning, he said
Mhm.
he's Stevie Wonder, he saw him looking at stuff. He can see, bro.
We took it to
It
the
was
chat.
a gimmick. Like
They all
Daredevil,
say that
see?
It is false. Daredevil cannot secretly see. False. False.
No, but
We
they're
got
just
one
saying
true.
that out of emotion.
False.
They're not saying that out of logic.
Or they're on your.
Look at the stuff he does? Look at the
Mhm.
stuff he does. How can he not see? Like when you can hear that well, that it brings like visuals to like your mind, so you can see essentially.
He can see echoes to see. False. He can't really actually see. Daredevil is not like us. Is Batman blind as a bat? What?
Bro, y'all
True.
gonna have to put some respect on Daredevil name. He created the Ninja Turtles.
How?
Bro, you don't know that?
Oh, the radioactive goop.
Bro, he was the kid with the turtles.
Oh.
And when the goo hit his eyes, he tripped and fell, and the turtles got the goo on them, and they fell in the sewer. You didn't know that's where Kevin Eastman, them, the creators of the Turtles, they got their origin stories from the turtles. Why you think?
Really?
Listen, I'm gonna break this down. Look at Master Splinter. His name is Master Splinter, right? Look who Daredevil master is. Sticks. Splinter. Sticks. It's all the same, bro.
I never thought about that. It actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah, y'all gotta respect Daredevil, man.
True or false? Samuel L. Jackson stopped trying.
Oh, and one more thing I want to say real quick. One more thing I want to add too. The Foot Clan, the Hand.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. That's straight up fact.
That's more like inspiration. Yeah, keep going there, man.
Inspiration, yeah.
No, that was it. Samuel L. Jackson stopped trying. It depends on the movie, I think. Do you mean in general or in the MCU?
Oh, everything is MCU related, and we just watched him in Secret Invasion and then Captain Marvel 2. Did he stop trying?
True.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not saying he can stop trying because I think he can give us another Winter Soldier type vibe. It's the writers who stop trying.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very good point because you see Samuel L. Jackson will just do movies for money, but he don't.
Yeah, he just wants to. He just gets the check.
If you give him an Oscar style shit, man, he'll come for you. He'll come for it hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'll really go for it. So
I think you're right then. I think I gotta say false. He hasn't stopped trying, but the writing has been disappointing.
Most definitely.
I think I can agree with that.
Well, we look to the people who are writing true. Calvin says true. Matt was always in the first issue of TMNT. Okay. Shredder, yeah. See, that's what happens when we get sidetracked into these different topics. Samuel Jackson's literally taking a seat. True. Somebody says false. We back, baby. What's going on, WZ? Only thing he tries is with Tarantino. Great point. Sam still got it. False. Samuel L. Jackson's putting out incredible work as always, because he is one of the baddest motherfuckers on earth. You should be ashamed.
He said you should be ashamed of yourself, Sam.
Question number 15, or no, we're at 17. DC had a better year than Marvel. Nerdman?
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt in my mind. Like, in terms of films, absolutely. There's no... Oh, wait. You had Guardians 3.
Yes.
And are you including Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse movie?
No.
Yeah, because that wouldn't count. So you're talking about MCU. Definitely. I think Black Adam is it's like quite an entertaining movie, and
Black Adam came out last year though.
Did it? Oh, okay. So I'll put Aquaman 2, which I think is actually really good, and so it was Aquaman 2, Shazam: Fury of the Gods, and what else?
Decent. Flash.
They were good. They were all good, and they were much better than the MCU movies, apart from Guardians 3.
Said Blue Beetle.
What about the TV show Secret Invasion Loki? Does that help Marvel or does that hurt Marvel?
No, it absolutely hurts Marvel. But like, I'm not trying to be horrible here at all. I just think, what
DC had a better year.
Black Panther 2?
That was
Black
November.
Panther 2 this year?
No, November.
November. Okay, so what did you have? You had. I can't even remember honestly because it's like
There's 5
Thor:
things.
Love and
Okay,
Thunder. Was that?
I'll also
Okay,
give you them.
go.
Loki and Secret Invasion happened on television side,
Trash.
and
Which was whack.
and a couple of What If episodes that are happening now. Okay, so
Trash.
that
Okay.
that was the TV side. The movies had Quantumania, Guardians 3, Captain Marvel.
You know what?
Okay, Guardians 3 is excellent, but and it's probably better than most of the DC movies this year. So you could say either equal, or if you're just talking about quantity over quality, then in terms of quantity of good movies, then yeah, it's DC.
True, DC had a better year. What do you think, Fatal J? And try not to put as much thought as Nerdman just did.
Yeah, because I've been talking too much. I feel like I've been talking too much. I kind of feel like Nerd Man, not Quantumania, Guardians was a strong movie compared to the rest of DC movies. Shazam! Fury of the Gods was absolutely trash. The Flash was the most trash I ever seen come from a comic book movie.
Damn.
I haven't seen Aquaman yet. I really don't plan on to. I'm pretty sure it's a decent movie. So if I had to give the crown to somebody this year, I'm going to have to give it to Marvel based off of Guardians alone.
I think Blue Beetle is what brings it up over the top for me. And plus, I hated a lot of the
Blue
Marvel
Beetle was
shows.
dope. It was dope, but it still wasn't better than Guardians, though.
What does Anzo think? Did DC have a better year than Marvel?
We all know what Anzo thinks, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't like Flash at all. I didn't like Shazam! Fury of the God. I thought that was garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for me, it's Marvel. Guardians of the Galaxy was the best superhero movie that came out this year.
Yeah.
Hater.
Guardians doesn't save it for me. Perp, what do you think? True or false?
I would
had
say
the better
because
year?
I would say Marvel had the better year. I would say false because just with Guardians 3, and I am going to count Spider-Verse considering Childish Gambino popped up in there, and that's
That's facts. That is an
there goes-
MCU movie when it's
there goes that
connected.
MCU
It's not an
connection.
MCU movie. It's
Yeah, it
totally
is.
not
It's
an
Marvel.
MCU
You
movie.
said Marvel though.
You
You didn't say
cannot count
MCU.
that.
You said Marvel, not MCU.
You said
So,
MCU.
Look, the question says
He
Marvel.
was talking
But the
about the
stream
MCU.
is MCU.
Absolutely.
Okay, you gotta
Bro,
make it
nice
clear.
try. But wouldn't it be Marvel since old boy popped up in the movie though?
Yeah,
It will be.
that is an MCU character.
It will be MCU.
Was he playing?
Oh, but it is stipulations. That's kind of like saying Tom Holland Spider-Man because he with Sony. Because this is Fox, right? No,
Stop
Spider-Verse is Sony.
overthinking it. Question number 18 is true or false.
You're right.
What do you think, Fatal J? James Gunn wants Jonathan Majors.
No.
True.
Even though I want him to, and he won't give that a second fiddle. He won't get that a second mind. He's not thinking about Jonathan Majors.
Okay, save me, Anzo. James Gunn wants Jonathan Majors, right?
Absolutely, 100%. And let me say this, Fatal. I'm like, can't curse on his stream, but man, you had me like, big win. You know what I mean? I was like, big win. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And
Bro,
like,
I don't know why. I just felt like trolling that day. And a lot of people fell for it too, man.
Yeah.
That's the Onion. The Onion always put out fake articles, man.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, you know what? Make it happen, James Gunn. I tweeted it because
I think down the line when this died down, he will be with somebody, be it DC or whoever. But right now, don't nobody want him, man.
Okay.
At this point,
yeah.
Are you back, Mike? Rogue Comics. Let's go to. Yeah, go Perp.
I would say yes because he would be like, I know what it feels like to be fired from Disney. I'll give you a job.
Exactly.
Bring your talents over to here to DC.
And Jonathan Majors would hold on. Jonathan Majors would single-handedly save the DC.
With what hero? Well, who would he be playing?
Your favorite, Jon Stewart.
I was right about to say that.
The real Green Lantern. Yeah.
Jon freaking Stewart, the best black guy character in DC.
Facts.
I'm the best Green Lantern.
Yes. Facts.
Right.
No. Right. What you need is time to get your mind right.
That's right, Terrence Howard.
Hey, man.
So, can we go back to the previous question because I had an answer for that?
Where were we? This one?
Yes, the answer is false.
Elaborate.
Well, I mean, exactly. I mean, Birdman knows, but yeah. I mean, let's see. So, Black Adam, Blue Beetle. As much as I did like it, Shazam, The Flash, and Aquaman. Shazam? No, I haven't. No. See, but I was going to say.
So there you go. Aquaman 2. You watched it?
Oh no, but I was pulling the Nerdman card. I was going to talk about something I didn't watch. See, that's what I was going to do. But anyways, no, I wasn't even talking about the quality of the movie. See, this is where you and I differentiate. I'm talking about the actual box office gross for those movies, and it wasn't as good as what Marvel. Like, regardless of whatever you think about Quantumania, and again, as I said, it had one of the worst performances by any actress, Marvel, DC, anywhere in this movie. Guardians and what was the other one? The Marvels. Yeah. That still, I think, equaled or was equivalent to what DC did. It was what?
Yeah, but the quality was lower of the films. Clearly.
But again, I mean, and this question is kind of vague because it does say DC had a better year than Marvel. It doesn't say like quality wise or box office wise or whatever, because then there was also some of the Marvel shows. Secret Invasion wasn't really that good, but I do think that that it was better.
What do you think about 18? James Gunn wants Jonathan Majors.
I don't think so right now.
You know it's good when he begins with the sigh. You don't think so? No.
I don't. Right now, I mean, again, hopefully something. Is there going to be a whatchamacallits, a appeal? Is he going to appeal?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I hope he does.
And if sentenced yet?
No,
February. That's in February.
And I wonder, because see, here's the thing. And Fatal J brought up James Gunn before. The difference between the two, besides their melatonin content, is the fact that James Gunn, all of his crew, like everybody that worked with him, they were
fighting for him.
They were backing him up.
Yeah, because they said they weren't gonna do Guardians without him.
Right. So then the only person thus far, at least to my knowledge, I don't know, you perhaps Chill could say better, is Anthony Mackie that came out and said anything sort of positively about, whatever. Yeah. So I think that's the difference there. Maybe if there were more people that stepped up for him, then maybe depending on what happens with the appeal or anything like that. I mean, again, I know, and I said this before, everybody was trashing Marvel for getting rid of him, but they were the ones that hung in with him the longest. Well,
it's true and false. False for the next year, true in 1 year. Mm-hmm. This is true. Probably DC, CW, in darkest. Stop that stuff. Guys, listen. Representation super important. And this character called John Stewart Green Lantern will be selected and highly profile part of the team. And then the next iteration of Justice League, when they do expensive movies, it'll be Hal Jordan over again. Don't waste all those resources on a character who's got to fight for is competitive.
John Stewart will still exist.
Still talking. There's competition within his own franchise.
No, this anti-John Stewart narrative you have is ridiculous.
It's the anti-John Stewart narrative is a historical observation.
No,
it's much better when I do this. See, now no one's here to interrupt me. What I've observed from John Stewart Green Lantern is that he appears and he was great in that cartoon. We loved him. And then they did a cartoon called Green Lantern and it wasn't John Stewart. And they did a movie. It was live action with Green Lantern and it was Ryan Reynolds. He's been absent for like a decade from high profile Green Lantern positions in Justice League, in a lot of what DC put out. So I'm just saying, if resources are going to go to a black character, and we know how finite they are, finite means that there's a limit and there's a bit of it that goes there. Let's not waste those on a character like John Stewart Green Lantern. Instead, use it on Icon, because there will be a black member of the Justice League, because they know not to do 7 characters standing and everyone's white. So they will do it. I'm just saying, give it to one guy who doesn't have to compete after each reboot for the position.
I had no idea.
Are
That was
you
Let
still
me
on
let me
your
give you a
soapbox?
rebuttal. Let me give you a
Bro,
rebuttal
no
on
one
that though,
cares.
because
Can I say one thing
well,
quickly?
imagine if it wasn't Ryan Reynolds and they did Jon Stewart, it would have popped because at that time Jon Stewart was way
What are
more
you talking
popular.
about? Imagine if. The reason that I use these examples is because that's what happened. Sure, imagine if, then I wouldn't be able to say what I'm saying. You're right.
But chill. The difference is that
You're
Jon
making
Stewart
people
is a
put their hand
character.
up.
He's not an appropriated character. He's not like a race swapped or whatever. He is a member of the core. Like that's like saying
Exactly.
like Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes isn't as important as Duke or Hawk or whatever because they're members of GI Joe.
Wow.
You're saying
You
true
don't- it's like
things
you
that
don't
don't
get the
address
lore.
what my problem
You
is.
don't
Everything
get
you're
the
saying is
lore
very
of Green
factual.
Lantern. You don't get the lore of Green Lantern. It's not
I'm
like
not talking
one of
about the
those
lore of Green Lantern. I'm
superheroes
talking about
where it's
how a
like, oh,
character
you know,
won't
you
be
swap
focused
the.
by. Oh, I thought I could talk over you, but I couldn't. Nerdman, go ahead.
All I can say is, hey, all I
No,
can say,
I
want to say
stopped.
one thing.
Go
I
on, go on, go
applaud you, Chillmonger. The way you broke everybody down and put your fist in there, that's hardcore, bro. Thumbs up to that, boy. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
He
All you
actually
gotta do is
put
be
his
quiet, let the
hands
person
up to
finish their.
speak.
No,
That's what
let's
we
ask the
reduced this
important
to.
question. This is the 34th question. Chill. You know I love you dearly. You're my friend. I thought you were supposed to put Stephanie's name on your wall and not just the J.
What are you
happened to
talking
that?
about? What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You were supposed to put Stephanie's name on your wall, bro.
What are you guys talking about, man?
And now you don't want to speak on it.
Look, you guys don't see her name right there?
Bro, that's this man said it's documented on his channel
Yeah.
that if she wins,
Yeah.
he was gonna write the rest of the letters of Stephanie's name. And I'm not speaking on Stephanie.
Stick
We're
around.
talking about Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, Stephanie McMahon, but
Wow.
we talking about Stephanie, but what is this man doing?
Guys think I'm a liar. What the hell does that say right there,
Oh,
everybody?
snap, he did do it.
What are you talking about? What's that say right there?
Okay, clever guy.
I wrote her name like I said I would write her name. I didn't say how big I was gonna write her name.
Abari.
Smart thinking.
Jabari,
Smart guy.
mighty as she, Ali Ababwa. It's just right there.
Oh, Jabari. Oh, right. I can see.
Hey man, you know I salute you on that one. That's good.
Took you a minute to get that, eh, Nerdman?
Hey, don't worry. That's gonna be a clip I put on my Instagram page. It'll be smooth. I'll trim out all of the like kerfuffle and whatnot.
Yeah.
But thanks for bringing that up, Kid.
Chill. There are three characters I think he can play. I know you don't agree with the Green Lantern, but he could definitely do Steel right because Shaq messed that up, and I could definitely see him as Firestorm.
I would want him to be Steel though, because he'll be in the shadow of Suits.
So chill. Yeah. Do you have a problem with Steel?
Even though Steel is dope, don't get me wrong.
What Jay just said, yeah, he'll be in the shadow, so it's not the best option.
If he's Icon, he'll be in the shadow of Suits.
Exactly.
I feel like Icon is different enough.
And he's also from a different universe. He's from the Dakota universe. Have they integrated that into the DC universe yet?
Yes, they have. Well, in the comics, they have.
Same
What
powers,
does Calvin mean?
Same powers. He's Black Superman. That's everyone knows it. Like you can pretend all you like.
If he
Superman.
can't be Green Lantern, would y'all be cool with him being Black Lightning?
Yep.
We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need
Because
that.
If they
CW
do
is
it
just
right,
like,
he could be
Not
Black
with the
Lightning.
Black Lightning hate.
He could pull that off.
I think he would be tight as Black Lightning.
You won't be in the Justice League. It's not big enough. I mean,
Everybody be quiet. Everyone be quiet. What is that?
It's me. It's me. Sorry.
It's Nerdman, man. Come on.
All right.
Somebody house sound like my
Correct me
grandparents.
if I'm wrong, Mike. There's a comic book run where Black Lightning kind of works under Batman. They kind of like
Batman and the Outsiders. Yep, Danny. Batman and the Outsiders.
that could work in a Batman movie.
I'll be right back, Joe.
Okay.
And you got to think too, Kane is originally a white character.
Yeah, Chillmonger hates that too. Don't worry.
I do. I do. Let's read some of these. I think these guys are laughing at what I did. Yeah, that's funny. It is funny. He is wrong, man. I got a star and I'm proud of mine. Haha, that counts still. Yeah, it does count. Grace Jabari ruined the MCU without trying. Steel would be Doka Comic Chat. I'd rather Jonathan Majors play Lobo. It's taken. Aquaman.
What about Martian Manhunter? Would you be mad at that?
Well,
that could work though, because
pull it off.
That could work because the Martian Manhunter, when he disguises himself as a human, he uses a black guy.
Yep,
that could work.
I feel like that's a waste of a black casting because
no, it's not.
If you do,
hear me out.
All right.
Most of the time, we're gonna see him in human form. When he suit up, all he gonna have to do is put on green makeup, bro.
Yeah.
That could work. And think about it, Martian Manhunter is one of the main guys in Justice League. That could work. That could work.
But they wouldn't make a Martian Manhunter movie. The way they're doing a Supergirl movie, they don't do Martian Manhunter movies.
They could do.
They could.
If they make a Blue Beetle movie, then surely they can make a Martian Manhunter movie.
All right.
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Blue Beetle checked off 2 boxes: the youth and the Hispanics.
And
why you say that like you're not part of the community?
But watch
Hispanics.
But watch this, Mike, and they still didn't show up. They still didn't show up.
They were trying to
the
get
Hispanics showed up. There just wasn't enough of them.
Which is strange because there usually are enough of us. We just keep making more. I don't understand it, but
they were trying to mooch off that Spider-Man love as well. That's the other thing about Blue Beetle. It was like,
and Blue Beetle was dope. Don't get me wrong.
It wasn't that dope though, bro. I mean,
it was okay.
It was decent.
It was all right.
Yeah, it's decent. It's not a horrible movie. It's decent.
Yeah,
I think we heard Blue Beetle too. The bad guy wasn't all that menacing.
Oh yeah, he was crap.
Number 19. What's the most popular sport at the Sanctum? Soccer. Well, I guess nobody cared. I guess this was a terrible question. Nobody cared. I thought we would light up with, it's got to be this because remember they're in London and Hong Kong Sanctum. There's a New York Sanctum. They gather around the TV at the bar to watch badminton, to watch tennis. I thought we were gonna get like an engaging, thoughtful, and Danny would just.
In New York, I'll say football. In London, it would be soccer. What was the third sanctum? China or something like that? What's
Look,
a
bro,
Chinese
I'm
sport?
from
I don't know.
Texas.
Ping pong.
This is a football state. Texas is a football state, bro. This man snorted.
Ping pong, soccer, and football. There you go. Your answer, Chillmonger.
Thank you, Danny.
Calvin said Quidditch. Ain't that Harry Potter?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wouldn't it be some like kind of ancient like martial arts kind of sport, right? Like,
so like the fighting.
I mean, clearly they're already doing fighting competitions. Some kind of UFC kind of magic UFC or something.
Bro, I live down the street from a university. Do you know one of the courses is Quidditch?
Wow.
I'm like, bro, these kids learning nothing in school.
Nothing.
The 20th question is number 20. Anzo, was Wong interested in the Knicks during Linsanity?
100%. 100% he was.
Yeah,
so just because the man Asian.
Yeah, and he's living in New York. He was there.
And he was probably invested in Yao Ming too.
Yep. Yep. He probably did a porter to go over there to Houston.
Let me tell y'all something about Lynn. Lynn was a hack. He had one good game.
Yeah, I agree.
He had one good game. Oh, he's the chosen one. No, he's not.
No, not even a chosen one. They gave him the Vinsanity name. You know what I mean? I'm like, are you crazy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he had one good season. And
one good game, in my opinion.
No, it was a season.
What happened to him? He ain't even in the league no more.
He went to he got Vinsanity in the Knicks, and he went to the Lakers and did a little bit of noise, and that was it.
What happened to him though? He fills it out, right? He ain't in the league no more.
He's an NBA champion, everybody.
Did he move to the Lakers? I think so.
He eventually got there from Houston, but he was making a lot of money. He brought a popularity to the game. He did something that few people in life can achieve, and he did it in New York City.
Man, let me tell you something. I think NBA is fake. They put magnets in them balls, man.
You know what? Honestly, my son used to say that all the time.
Bro, I think it's
put
fake, bro.
Magnets in their balls.
They put magnets in the hoops too. I think it's fake.
Yeah. He said the hoops, not the balls. He said the hoops. Well, you have to put in the ball too, right?
Your son is intelligent, bro. I think NBA fake, man.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you, Kid.
Oh, we were having a debate the other day on the OOC, and he was in the chat, and he was just like, "No, the NBA is rigged," and blah 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 blah.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you how I know for a fact NFL is rigged. You remember when the Seahawks,
Tom Brady, Deflategate.
You remember when that too? You remember when Seahawks was in the
goal line?
Yeah, bro. You mean to tell me even a little baby could tell you to run that ball?
Yeah.
Why would you ask?
That wasn't rigged. That was ego. Because Pete Carroll did not want Marshawn Lynch to get the MVP.
That's facts too. Marshawn Lynch would have got MVP. But this, Daddy, even a little 4-year-old baby could tell you to run that ball.
Yeah, I ain't saying I don't disagree with you on that, but I'm saying I don't think it was rigged. I'm saying it was ego.
If somebody
he did not want him to win it.
If somebody as slow as me knows to run that ball, don't you know the quarterback knew to run that ball? It's fake.
And I will say this: if the commissioner, because the commissioner said, "Okay, we need the Patriots to win again," you guys are gonna run that ball. You're not gonna make that play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fake. They call that stuff up there at the top. It's fake.
So the question, did everyone answer? Was Wong interested in the Knicks during Linsanity, the awesomest period of time in sports?
He was.
Yeah, he was. Oh, yeah.
What? Don't exaggerate on the end. We'll say he was, but don't.
I would say
the awesomest time in sports.
The best breakout performance.
But Wong watched sports TV too. Don't Wong bets? He bets too, don't he? Because he was betting in what's that movie? The karate movie.
Shang-Chi.
He was betting in Shang-Chi, right?
He probably had on Lynn's jersey watching on the TV.
He finally did.
So, wouldn't you think he would be more enamored with Yao Ming than with?
Probably both of them. He created a little circle. Onzo and went to Houston.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the answer is yes.
Yeah. Why we gotta bring in Yao Ming? Why do we gotta pit two Asians against each other?
I'm about to say
simple.
I'm about to ask who the
hold on, Chill. They do it to us all the time, so you might as well put them together.
Who was the better player, though?
This is strictly a North American question, right?
Who was the better player, though? Yao Ming or Lin?
You know, Yao Ming was the better player.
Lin still captured New York City, and even though he wasn't Yao Ming, he was popular and brought popularity to the game.
Is that not enough?
Is it?
No. Yao Ming was the original one who brought the popularity to China and all those places.
Yao Ming was popular, bro.
No, I'm talking about.
He was popular in China.
No, he was popular with Houston. Bro, I'm from Texas. I watch this stuff. He was popular. Hey, all the rappers was rapping about Yao Ming. Remember Yao Ming? That was. Y'all don't remember that when all the rappers saying Yao Ming?
We do not.
And Shaq already says that Yao Ming was a beast. Like, he'll tell you straight up. He didn't think, he tried to punk Yao Ming, and Yao Ming put 20-30 on him. He totally gives Yao Ming his flowers.
Yao Ming.
I'm going to stop alienating Nerdman. Nerdman, this next question's for you. 21. What is the wrong thing to say in a Marvel audition?
DCU rocks.
I'm subscribed to Hot Takes Tuesdays. I have no idea. Is there a wrong thing to say at a Marvel audition?
Yeah. What would have made Zoe Ashton not get the job?
Rogue, you got something?
Don't drag me into this. He's talking to you. This is your spotlight. Go ahead.
I don't know anything other than troll answers, so I don't want to upset you old folks. So.
Let's go, Mike. What do you think is the wrong thing to say?
The actress that played Cassie in Quantumania was good.
What do you think, Fatal J? You're auditioning for Marvel. Don't say the wrong thing, but you're nervous. You blurted out. What was the wrong thing to say?
Can you guys stop putting these females as leads in these movies?
I don't really like your quippy humor. Can I have a movie without quips in it?
Yeah. Anzo, what's the wrong thing that you would say in a Marvel audition? You're in line, it's your turn, and they say, okay, just go action. What would be the wrong thing for you to say while you're there in their sight?
Well, okay, my two answers. One, recast T'Challa. You got it.
Why would you think that?
Next one is I'm a Jonathan Majors fan. You got it.
Okay. Three, Zack Snyder's Justice League and The Dark Knight are better than every movie you've ever made.
Marvel sounds a lot better.
True story.
Okay, Danny, what's the wrong thing to say at a Marvel audition? Comic chat.
I thought this was the Black Adam audition.
Critical Mass's answer would be the best.
He said there's only two genders. Oh,
Oh,
I'm a Zack Snyder
that would be
fan.
bad. That would be bad.
Claybon says, don't compare an American-born player with parents from Taiwan to Ming. All right, I got you.
I like that one.
Jonathan Majors referred me here. I am going to be in a Superman movie then. What?
I like the one. I like the one. There's only two genders.
Recast T'Challa. Bring back T'Challa. The wrong thing to say is Jonathan Majors is innocent. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, definitively, I think that would be the wrong answer to say. Recast T'Challa. You guys are on quick on it. When is Joss Whedon coming back? A little meta joke. The wrong thing to say is bring Terrence Howard back. The wrong thing to say is I read comics.
I read comics.
You're right.
That's a funny one.
Facts.
Ooh, we got a winner.
Facts, bro.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna lie. If they do the reboot, I wouldn't mind them bringing back Terrence Howard. And
He ain't coming back.
He's
not coming back.
I know he ain't coming back.
Now the reason why I say that also is because Terrence Howard is suing Hollywood right now. That man ain't coming back.
Yeah.
He better get everyone he was in Red Tails with. Nate Parker, Cuba Gooding Jr., and just do your own little movie again.
Yeah.
They ought to do that.
Side note, I gotta ask real quick, just not to change it. But when did that Nate Parker thing happen? Because I only heard about it a few days ago. I was like, wait a minute, what is this?
What happened with him?
He was accused for something that happened in school and like in college. Now the guy who he was with, his friend, he went down, but then I think he was acquitted later on, or they did something to appeal it. But because he was in it, and around 2016-15, that was when it was very hot to be on these actors for their pasts. And he didn't go down. He wasn't charged or nothing. Like everything was, he wasn't sued. He wasn't fined. He wasn't any sort of thing. But the way he would answer the questions would always be like shutting it down or like, I'm tired of this question type thing. And that made him look like more of a villain. They were like, oh, you see him? And then he became always getting asked these questions about what happened back in college. Did you have relations with her? And they kept on like asking about that. Even Robin Roberts from Good Morning America.
Yeah.
You saw the video I saw of Comedy Hype. I know you did.
Yeah.
I know when he came out with that slave movie, Nat Turner, when Nat Turner did the slave rebellion, that's when they were bringing that up. So they trying to bring that back up again?
Oh no, that's the time that they kind of like used it because he was doing some very forward. That was a proper movie. It needed it needed acclaim. It needed to be huge, but because of what the subject matter of that movie was, they wanted it to fail, so they tried their best to brand him. And since then, he hasn't really been in a lot of movies, not from the big studios.
He to me, Nat Parker is up there where Jonathan Majors is.
Well, what they said in the Comedy Hype video is all the roles that Jonathan Majors got would have probably went to him.
Because Nat Parker was like
Pam.
Nat Parker was like the next Denzel in my eyes. He a cold actor, man.
It was good. What year did it happen? In 2016 when all that stuff broke out?
No, the thing in college happened long.
Yeah, I know. But when did they try to get him? In 2016?
It's when it picked back up. Yeah, every time he would do a movie, it would get resurfaced. What happened in '99? Kind of thing. Brad Pitt is literally being called and abused by his ex and children, and he's walking around here. Well, I guess he wasn't arrested, and I guess he wasn't, in a court case either. Just accusations.
Didn't
keep
Nate
going.
Parker and Denzel star in a movie together?
Yeah, the Great Debaters.
The Great Debaters, yeah.
Mhm.
And so that was what, 2010?
That Parker is cold.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Underrated.
I mean, yeah, and look what happened to Jonathan Majors. Every time you're going to see an actor kind of start rising, someone's going to come after him for
Hey,
something.
They coming at us all. Vin Diesel now getting charged or something.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
like,
forget. A lot of people forget Vin Diesel black. Vin Diesel
Yeah,
is black.
I'm
I
like
was
they
ready to
coming
see
at
the
us
next-
all,
I
man.
was ready to see the next
Nah,
Riddick,
I ain't
man. Like,
fall.
we
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
go.
see that.
What? He's not black?
Vin
That's what you
Diesel is
saying?
black?
Nah,
What?
Vince Hispanic, I think. I don't think he's black.
No, he ain't. He black. That's why he shaved his hair. Because them tips will come out. He's black. Trust me, look it up. He black. Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
I think I think his mom or his dad are black or something like that.
His dad black. I think his mama is mixed with a lot of cultures or whatever.
With a lot of cultures.
I didn't want to say the wrong word.
There's a lot of DNA.
I didn't want to say the wrong
His
word.
mother is
bro.
white and his stepdad is Hispanic. Look like. Look at the picture.
Hold on, let me look it up. 'Cause I swear.
Yeah, it says he was raised by his white mother and adoptive African American father.
Oh, okay, that's my where I got it from.
Oh.
Says
Okay,
his
let me-
mother has
They ain't
Scottish,
gonna-
English, and German ancestry.
Is
It
Vin
doesn't say what his
Diesel
father
black?
is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking up now.
He
Is
never
Vin
knew
Diesel-
his biological father. What it says here.
He never knew his biological. His mother is white with English, German, Scottish, and his adopted father. Okay, that's what threw me off. Okay, then what is his real dad then? Because when you look at this picture, he got black hair.
They say he never knew him. Say he never knew his biological father.
Okay, so how we know his dad ain't black?
John
We
Cena's
don't know. I'm
brother.
just telling you what it
Because
says.
bro,
He's trying to win this argument by any means necessary. Isn't he?
it's an old movie. Vin Diesel, when he young, he like in a mafia group. I said that man hair just like mine. I mean, his hair was just like this, bro. I said Vin Diesel black. Vin Diesel black.
He was always said he's black. He is bald. Biracial.
Okay, he black.
Mom is
then.
white. Father's black. Okay, guys, enough with that. He's Groot. That's what he is. Next
Logic.
question.
Hey, real quick though, you know who I want Vin Diesel to play? And I think Vin Diesel will be the only one that can kill it. Kratos.
Yeah,
No, absolutely not.
when will we see Loki?
Kratos is a black man.
So we want a 3-hour stream, I guess, huh?
All right, we through, man.
When will we see Loki again?
Secret Wars.
When?
Secret Wars.
Mhm.
It's not gonna Thunderbolts.
Loki season 3.
I didn't watch Loki.
No, I was
Thor
gonna say,
5,
isn't there
Thor 5.
Loki season 3 coming out? Sometime?
Is it announced? Or are you kidding?
No,
I was just
no, it
kidding.
hasn't.
Then
Thor 5.
Secret Wars. Thor 5? Nah, Secret Wars.
I think we'll see him wherever we want to because now he seems to have this omnipotent power and can be anywhere, anytime. We don't know for certain. He could pop up in any movie.
Pretty much.
He has
I'm like,
omnipotent powers now.
I'm like Stephen A. Smith. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Is that what happened at the end of Loki? Season 2? He got omnipotent powers?
That is correct.
Yeah, y'all let me know what
Okay.
happened to season 2 because I'm never gonna watch it. What happened to Loki?
His arms got tired.
We just told you he took over the chair. He's controlling all the time now.
So he a god now?
The god of stories. Yeah.
Finally.
But
Finally, he's a god.
But technically, Loki always been a god, right? The
Yeah, but
Asgards.
now-
Ain't the
Yeah.
Asgards gods?
He's a frost giant.
Oh yeah.
hmm
But if
No.
there's some,
It's science, but only if you understood it.
But what the
Well,
fuck are Asgards though? Are they gods? Are Asgardians?
They're gods.
Asgardians are gods.
Scientists.
Gods are gods.
Are they aliens? Because
No,
Marvel trying to make it
Thor,
seem like they
according to
aliens.
Thor- Yeah, exactly. They're aliens with amazing science. That's what Marvel established in Thor 1.
Gotcha.
God with a capital G. Exactly. That's just, it's weird. Saying the word God and not talking about God is so weird to me. Why didn't Brie Larson do media for Captain Marvel 2 after the strike ended? Because there's beef. Because she's not really interested in what the studio's been doing. They took a movie called Captain Marvel 2 and they said, no. This is a team movie. We're even going to strip her of her name and we're doing empowerment. She gets it. She's pro-women and she knows that when you diminish the level of one character, You're not doing any progression at all. She gets it. Look, the strike was over. She was probably contracted to do media as they are, but she just didn't want someone's mic again. It's doing the thing. So next, who wants to take this one? Perp, why didn't Brie Larson do media for Captain Marvel 2?
I don't know.
She was tired.
I think she
Is there any real point in doing like media anymore? Because it's like they're gonna ask you the same generic questions and stuff like that.
You gotta
Obviously,
do it.
yeah,
Look at the Flash. Flash didn't have Ezra Miller doing media, and all of a sudden that movie stunk it up. Same with Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but it's just at the same time, it's just like, you know, I don't know.
Well,
I just
how
feel
long
like
was
the whole
Captain?
It
nobody
costs a
does
lot of
enough
money to do
different.
media. That's the thing. It costs more money, and
Yeah.
they knew it was going to flop.
Yeah, I just
And
don't feel like with those press junkets, they don't do anything new or exciting, so people don't even watch that unless if you're like a real like nerd about that shit. But
Wait a minute, what does it cost money for? If I remember correctly, people that were on like Letterman and the Tonight Show or whatever, they got paid for their appearances. They don't pay to be on the shows.
I don't know about that. I don't know if they
Yeah.
get paid to be on the show.
They
I
do.
don't think
The
they
guests
do.
are free.
And they
No,
also
the guests are
get like
free.
gift bags and
Could y'all
stuff like
just
that.
look it up on Google?
No, I
No,
know that.
I
I
don't
know
think
that they
do.
don't
I
get
think
paid. We know this.
if they're
No,
promoting something,
Back
they
in the day,
definitely
back
don't
in the
get
day, they got
paid.
paid. They got paid to get on. They got paid for appearances there. It wasn't
But if
much,
you're
but it was like
promoting something, then it's the show is doing you the favor. You're promoting
again,
a movie.
no, the show isn't doing you a favor because you're the star that's on the show, so you're doing them. So I guess maybe it's
Yeah,
mutually
exactly.
beneficial.
It's mutually
Everyone's
beneficial.
gaining.
So I don't
All
think
the shows
I'm not
happen in
paying.
either Los Angeles or in New York. It's really just a drive away for these celebrities.
I'm
And
telling you, back
No,
in the
well,
day,
here's the
they
thing.
would get paid to be
no,
on
it
like
ain't always a
Letterman.
plane.
No,
Sometimes it's a
no,
plane
hold
ride.
on, hold on.
That they have to do a lot of stuff,
Hold
and that
on,
costs
here's the-
money.
Right. Here's the thing. They don't get paid by the studio, by the platform they're on. Like if they go on Letterman, they get paid by the studios because Monique had that issue with.
Who is that with that grandma phone?
Monique had that issue with I can't remember the guy's name, but when they did Precious, they wanted her to do promotion and they didn't pay her enough, and that's why she
Lee
didn't
Daniels?
do it, and then they blackballed her. Yeah, Lee Daniels. That's
Lee Daniels, yeah.
yeah. So they get paid by the studios and whoever they're supposed to do it, but not by the platform.
Right. So that costs the studio money.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't make sense.
But my question is,
the studio
when
doesn't
did
believe
you-
in the movie?
What's your question, Ansel?
But my question is, when the strike ended, how long was Captain Marvel out already?
It's been a week.
Oh, only a week. Okay, yeah, she should have.
Man, look,
I looked up here on Google and they say they get paid like $500 to come on the show. That's about it.
and interviews don't have nothing to do with it. It was gonna fly. Cause
I still saw Iman Vellani. I still saw Teyona Paris on The View. And I've seen a lot of them making these rounds, but no Brie Larson.
when they asked
People
Brie
like
Larson
Iverson.
when she was on the red carpet or some show, this was before the strikes or during the strikes. They said, "Are you excited about the Marvel?" She said, "Is anybody gonna watch it?"
Yeah.
She was pissed.
She said, does
Oh, she
anyone
said
want
that?
me to be Captain Marvel still? I don't
Yes.
know.
She was pissed. She knew don't nobody care about her character.
I think she was talking about the studio. Like, you guys even want me anymore? You're calling a movie The Marvels. How are you guys going to just diminish me? And my role was supposed to be more so. Now it's not so much. You guys are doing me dirty. And
They're
then
not doing her dirty. They know they ain't strong enough. The only reason why she
build
was
her.
successful because she was in between two of the biggest movies of all time. And people wanted to see what else can we find out after what was that movie when they started disappearing?
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
People was jaw dropped when they started disappearing. So let's watch this movie to see if there's any connection to that. That's the only reason why they watched that movie. They didn't give a freak about no Captain Marvel,
You ain't wrong.
and she know that.
We got Sup Fam. Deadpool is fucked with Marvel interference, and Ryan Reynolds is pissed too. Okay.
Is
Disney's
that
do-
true?
I don't know. He says it.
Bro, he looked so fly with the captain hat. Do you own a ship, sir? I want to be just like you.
Pam's Valkyrie took that spot. Wasn't the actor playing Kamala's dad hit with allegations?
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
well,
sent
yeah,
he allegedly sent photos of his to an unwilling younger than 18
See, these
recipient.
cats is letting this fame get to their heads, and I ain't talking about the head y'all talking about. But I'm just saying they letting it go too far.
Wow.
They can't handle fame, you know?
Lucky said, "Yep, that's his ship."
Bro, shout out to you. Can I borrow that hat?
Question number 25. Oh, wait, where am I? I'm here. Fatal J, which character would most likely watch your YouTube channel?
Dang, that's a good question.
Is it Vision?
I know what director would watch.
No, because I'm not smart enough for Vision. What's a character that's real goofy in the MCU?
Shuri. She's always talking about what are those, you know?
No, not Shuri. She wouldn't watch me either.
Thor?
No, Thor wouldn't watch me either.
He knows about emails.
Maybe the Watcher. If you think about it, the Watcher would have to watch your channel.
No, it would have to be like a side character, though.
I like Nerdman's answer, but then that would be everyone's answer, and then it's no fun, you know? Everyone would have the same answer.
No, it's
Bro,
true.
that's a good question.
Hey, Fatal Wong would watch your show.
I think Deadpool will watch my show.
Meek.
Deadpool will watch my show most definitely.
You know what? It would be Peter Quill because he likes those classic video games.
Yeah, it will be Peter Quill too, because I'm a retro guy. Like I'm not even into PS5 and stuff. I'm into the old games, the retro games.
Like Mario?
Yeah, like Mario, like the old Capcom beat 'em ups, Sonic the Hedgehog, the old games. So it will be Peter Quill and Deadpool watching my channel.
Yeah. Emerald Hill Zone. You know what I like also? The power plant theme? That was fire.
Bro, the music in those three first Sonic the Hedgehog games are perfect. Did you know Michael Jackson was behind the music of Sonic 3?
He had to be. See?
You knew it. You felt it, didn't you?
He had somebody magical was there.
Yeah.
I just realized you were rocking the Sonic.
Chill is trolling, man.
No, he ain't. He got a Sonic shirt on. Bro, Sonic is life. Bro, Sonic is the coldest video game character ever invented.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Danny. Which
Edward
character would
Norton's
be watching Comic Chat? Which character would be watching your YouTube channel, okay?
Doctor Strange.
Why Doctor Strange?
I'm trying to be on a little spiritual enlightenment now, and I think he's a little spiritual enlightenment.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I was going to say
maybe
Edward
Mordo
Norton, Bruce Banner
would watch you Hot Takes Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Okay. Anzo, Big for Entertainment. Who wants to get things off their chest? Which Marvel character is seeing you?
I'll say none of them because ain't nobody watching my shit now.
What was that one that got really high in Guardians? There was one that used to like smoke up a lot in Guardians, right?
That's why you don't like Marvel movies, because you don't even know what's going on. There is no character like it.
There's no character like that. I swear there was a character who used to smoke a bong or something.
No.
I was gonna say he'd watch Anzo's channel.
I'd actually say,
or was it? It was in Love. No, it was in Ragnarok. No,
you talking about the guy who was like in charge of the fighting?
There's somebody who's like clearly was high. I don't like. There was someone clear. It was either in Guardians or.
It wasn't
Ragnarok.
nobody.
That was you.
It wasn't nobody high in no Marvel movie, bro.
I was high while watching it, but like I'm saying,
That's what it was.
Well.
That's what it
Maybe
was.
Maybe I just felt like a buzz, like a vibe between me and some character.
Bro,
like,
you were high when you was
watching.
No, I would say it would definitely be Falcon though.
Why is Falcon watching your channel? Huh?
Because Falcon is into the Black Power stuff. You know what I mean? See how he didn't really want to be Captain America because he didn't think white people would accept him and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Ultimate Mage got a point for Nerd Man. You talking about Korg? That would make sense because Korg do act high though.
Oh yeah.
I think it might be Korg I'm thinking of. I'm sure I actually physically saw them smoking something at some point.
No, but Korg ain't high though.
I would have suggested Groot, but then he was seeing Ozzo smoking his cousins and stuff. Like he probably felt some type of way.
Your answer is Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos. Yeah.
And why would it be Thanos?
Because he's purple.
I think I got
purple one.
Kamala Khan. She would be watching. She's like, you know, that's my favorite YouTuber. And then I would probably have her on a panel also because she talks about Marvel stuff. Kamala.
Who?
And she's
Marvel?
probably a big Jon Stewart fan.
Definitely.
Next question of 33 Burning MCU questions. You're at 24. Did Adam Warlock deserve a second chance? Yeah, yes, he did. Because he was just born.
The last question you said, that's the goofiest character right there.
Adam Warlock is?
Yes.
Bro, and that hurts my heart because Adam Warlock is one of my favorite characters. Bro, he like one of the strongest beings in the MCU.
I'll say this.
Goofier than the Batista character.
Yeah, they made him too goofy, man. He was
When he first came in though, and he had that fight scene, I was like, "Oh, okay, it's gonna be fire." And
I thought that too.
Yeah, and then it was just like, okay, whatever. They made him into a little kid.
James Gunn, you dropped the ball on Adam Warlock. Even though I like Guardians, you dropped the ball on Adam Warlock.
I agree.
Bro, if he fought Thanos during Endgame and all that stuff, Thanos wouldn't have a chance at all.
Hey, Fatal J, give me your fist. Because I just saw that we got a super sticker from William Mola. Give me that. Boom. Let me get the donation link up here.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Hey, let me ask you a quick question. Who is the best wrestler kid in wrestling? Shane included.
What do you
Shane
mean?
included.
Randy Orton.
Wrestler
The Rock.
kid.
Charlotte.
Randy Orton.
Dang, I forgot The Rock is a
wait
wrestler
a
kid.
second. Wait a second. What are you saying? Who's
Second
the best
generation,
wrestler?
third generation.
So it's
That's
The
what
Definitely
Rock.
not Charlotte.
Wrestler.
It's The Rock.
Yeah, it is The Rock.
No.
Come
Randy
on.
Orton is hell, boy.
Yeah,
It's The
Randy
Rock.
Orton.
Over The Rock. Get out of here,
Yeah.
man. Are you
I'm not saying
serious?
you said wrestler. You're not talking about charismatic, all that kind of stuff, and talking shit. But as far as wrestling skill, Randy Orton has better
Cody
wrestling
Rhodes.
skills than The Rock.
Another question.
I don't even know
Is
about
y'all gonna watch Iron
Mm.
Claw, the
I
vignette?
already seen it.
Is it dope?
Yeah, it's really good.
That's
It's
based
long,
off
though.
the
That thing like 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm like, man, don't want to see that much wrestling.
but bro, that's the
fire.
legendary group though.
That's a fire movie. And it's
And even if you
A24.
were going to say that, then it's Mr. Perfect, right? By the way,
God,
I'm
that's
not
it,
even-
man.
Mr. Perfect's better than Randy Orton for
Well,
sure.
what's the criteria? Bret Hart also is a guy who's like a really
Yeah,
great
Bret
technician.
Hart.
Yeah, Bret Hart too. Yeah.
Was his
So
daddy
many
a wrestler or
second
was
one.
his daddy just a teacher of
Owen
wrestling?
Hart.
No, his daddy was a wrestler.
How you gonna teach it but not have done it?
Yeah, his daddy
The
was a
same way you
wrestler.
coach football and never play a day of football in your life. It can be done.
True, true.
No, he
Is
was.
that the serious question?
Let me ask you another question real fast.
Go look at the list.
What do y'all think of Shane wrestling skills? He trash or what?
Fire.
Gosh.
Shane is
He was
fire.
fire, dude.
Shane be going in. He be
He takes some,
dedicated. He
man.
really
he takes some
dedicated.
punishment.
Hey, Shane got hard though.
Yeah. Shane was
He got
fire.
hard.
That one
Yeah,
match
he
you
was
fought
fire.
with Kurt Angle and he had to keep throwing him through that window.
Because
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
Man.
Shane
Kurt
got hard.
Angle
I
one?
gotta give him that.
Yeah,
I
Kurt
think,
Angle.
I
Shane was
think
crazy.
the one that really got me was when he did Rob Van Dam, when he wrestled Rob Van Dam. I was like, yo, Shane
Oh,
is
I used to
fire.
love Rob Van Dam. Is he still wrestling or he not wrestling no more?
He's still
No, he's
No.
not wrestling no more.
not on
Oh.
TV, but he
Not on
wrestles
TV.
independently.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
still doing
He
that.
does?
Actually, he had a match on TV
Man.
last year. He had a match. He had like on AEW. They brought him back for one match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's active.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the wrestling documentary on Netflix, Chill?
No.
With Al Snow?
Oh, that
Oh
one.
yeah, I saw that. That was
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, you gotta watch it.
You mean the
J Cam, I don't know
ECW?
if you J Cam, I don't know if you trolling. He put Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit, his dad was a wrestler.
No, but he was
No.
great.
I don't know, but he was good. He was good, boy.
Oh,
He
Chris
was.
Benoit was cold.
The
Shout out.
Canadian Cripple.
Well, I'm not gonna shout out. I'm not gonna shout him out, but
Oh,
Chris Benoit was cold though.
Yeah, I hate the way how his life ended and stuff. But
That's them roids and that
Yeah.
cocaine. That's how most of them died. Them roids and that cocaine, bro.
that sucker was alive. That sucker was hell.
I don't think that was roids. Honestly, I
Bro,
think
them was
there's-
roids, bro.
There's gotta be
Yeah,
a
Dean,
part of you.
Dean Malenko was another good one too.
Yeah.
Dean
So
Malenko.
Chad.
cold, bro.
Dean Malenko is the man with 1,000 moves. He was cold.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chris Benoit was a mixture of roids and the head damage he was taking from those diving.
And they be snorting them
I
lines
think
too, bro.
that's some BS, man. I'm sorry.
Traumatic brain injury you talking about,
Yeah.
Alonzo?
Yeah.
Bro, the wrestlers be snorting them lines, popping them pills, and roids. That's a bad mix, bro.
For sure.
I agree.
Yeah, but you haven't seen so many of those guys who they say with the head injuries have actually done something like that.
So Rikishi was
Like
him.
even with the head injuries, they've like mainly got depression, committed suicide, self-deleted or whatever.
Yeah, but remember, man, everyone's different. Everyone's gonna do certain different things. You can't expect that.
Bro, that man
gonna kill somebody.
That man
Yeah, but
deleted his
over
own
2
children.
days, bro. Over
That
2
man
days. That's
something
not
was mentally
smacking.
Question 28.
Bro, something mentally was wrong with
Yeah,
that
let's
man. He deleted his own children. Something mentally was wrong with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So chill. You want this to be 3 hours, right?
Yeah, I know, right? So, Mike, did Adam Warlock deserve a second chance?
Absolutely.
All right,
No.
I think so too. The guy was just born; he deserved a second chance. And next question: if a pregnant woman enters the quantum realm, does the fetus grow at regular pace and then explode the mother?
Wow.
Is that a real question?
No.
Is that for real?
The real question. You're pregnant.
Well,
There you
pregnant-
go. Your body is even though you're shrinking, right? Or even if you're not in the quantum realm, let's just say you put on the suit and you shrink. Now, does all the molecules shrink?
No comment.
Yes. But
Go finish what you were gonna say. I thought you were asking a question, but like you're obviously saying something.
I want to hear your answer, nerd man.
All probabilities of what could happen to the child happen.
All probabilities happen?
Why
All
did they?
probabilities of what could happen to the child happens. So every possible outcome of what could have happened to the child happens if she goes into the quantum realm. Because you're living in a world of probability then.
So you're saying it's possible that could happen since they're living in a world of probabilities, right?
Right.
But you're also saying that it doesn't happen too.
It doesn't
Bro,
happen as well, yeah.
How did the quantum realm work though? Because didn't Doctor Strange go through it too before Ant-Man?
For a little bit, he was in it.
The answer is no.
Is it a yes or no question though?
Yeah, the fetus will not explode the mother.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. The answer is no.
I think it does, man.
No.
I
And
think
if that were the case, then Michelle Pfeiffer would have been
wasn't pregnant.
regular age. No, but I'm saying you're talking about that would mean that things would have to age.
Why did she age though? Why
She
did
didn't age?
Why did Michelle? Yes, she did.
Well,
Because
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no.
when she went into the quantum realm, she was young.
Yeah.
Yeah, she shouldn't have aged. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
Right.
she shouldn't have aged.
aged, but she aged normally. She aged like she normally would. That's what I'm saying.
But she wasn't supposed to, though, right?
But
Because if
you
look at
guys
the
are
logic of the
forgetting what-
quantum realm.
You guys are
She
forgetting
wasn't-
what happened to Ant-Man, where he basically, he splits up into all the possible Ant-Men that could
With
have
the Baskin Robbins.
happened, and then there was the Baskin Robbins Ant-Man. That's clearly
then-
the biggest problem that's going to happen to. a
That's
pregnant
not the
woman.
whole entire quantum realm. If that's the example you're using, that was just in one little portion of it where they were next to that little device, the little
Yeah.
circular thing. That part, sure, you're right. But if you're just in the regular quantum realm, then yeah, man.
So that means the
And-
baby will never be born.
You're being told, or your neural is sending a message to your little cells that are down there to reproduce, to multiply. Just because you shrunk, it doesn't mean that the order's changed. They're gonna create a baby that is like, oh, I'm a baby. I'm supposed to grow up to be a normal sized human being. So my fetus is multiplying at a regular pace. That's what's gonna happen. The mother cannot handle it.
This is beyond my comprehension. So whatever you say.
I
don't know. What did you just say?
I chalk it up to bad writing too, because the quantum realm don't work in every movie the same.
No,
It's
it doesn't.
different.
Yeah, it works different in every, just like
Yeah.
time travel. And,
It works differently according to the plot of the movie.
Okay,
Basically.
raise your hand if no one has a camera. It's like only 3 of us. I say baby explodes mother. Does everyone agree? Say yay.
Nay.
And if you
Nay.
No, because that ain't the Marvel way. Even though
I don't
you
know.
expect this DC shit to be happening? No, this is Marvel, bro. We
it's
don't do
Marvel,
shit
bro.
like that.
It won't happen.
I gotta watch Ant-Man 3 again. I think they should shrink them both, I guess. Weird. Did they establish how long Kang was in the quantum realm even though it
Bro,
doesn't
what
matter
happened?
now?
Did Thanos just wake up or something? What was that
They
sound?
don't look like he aged to me. He been in there for years and years and years, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why? That's a good question, Danny. Why did Kang
Because
stay-
you went through a quantum vortex. As she says at the end of Ant-Man Wasp with the end credit scene, she told Scott, stay away from those quantum vortexes. That's what happened.
So that's why he was young and she was old?
Sure. I got lucky. Works depending on the plot device and narrative. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And just for that, we're going to post another one of these. You guys like Randy Orton? Let me give you some Randy.
Daddy's back.
I sent this link to a couple of people, right? A couple of people in my group chat who can join this. We're being joined by somebody who's...
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, what's good?
Oh, it's cool.
Must be
Here we
cold,
go.
boy. Look at him.
Definitely.
How is it that I know that it's going to be Cole if it's a guy comes on with a Ku Klux Klan
That's his MO, boy. Look at
avatar?
him.
How we know he's not just like a Muslim woman wearing
Do you feel
white?
proud of yourself that I know that that's you?
Who is
Look,
it?
it could be a black person under that robe. You never know.
Wow.
Can you please change the avatar, please?
Yeah,
Yes.
please change that, bro, because I don't think channels get in trouble for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know the Fresh and Fit boys? You ever heard of Fresh and Fit?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they got demonetized. Because they
And they didn't even do it. And they didn't even do it on their platform. They did it on Rumble.
Yep.
Yeah.
So please be careful, man. Please be careful.
Shit, you just cost me.
No, but to be honest with you, it was that, but it was more than that, right? Because they're trying to demonetize the red pill stuff. So they got rid of Andrew Tate. They were doing it to Fresh and Fit. Pearlie's gone. So
Well, I think that the people who did convict Jonathan Majors were wearing those costumes as they did it. You can't change my mind.
100.
27.
Even the one that looked like us, Chill, he was wearing it too.
She.
No, I'm talking about the lead, Alvin.
If Aquaman was the villain in Wakanda Forever, blank.
It wouldn't
Would
matter.
have been better.
Nope.
Wakanda would have lost.
As well. Absolutely.
No, they would have beat Aquaman.
Have you seen the Aquaman technology? Are you crazy? The Aquaman technology or the Atlantean technology is for real, bro.
If Arthur Curry was in Wakanda, whatever,
You
blank.
like I'm a DC lover for saying that. Comic chat. Have you seen the Aquaman Atlantean technology?
I'm
What's
going
they doing against
after this
Wakanda?
stream to go watch it so I can combat some of this craziness you saying. I'm definitely going to watch it after this stream.
Go watch it, bro. It's crazy.
I think if Aquaman was in Wakanda, whatever, the second movie called Black Panther with no Black Panther, listen, he's powerful. The way that he kicks butt, we saw him do this Friday, and we see him did in the 2018 movie, he would have handled those Wakanders.
Easy
Bro.
street, bro. Plus, it's
The main villain in this movie should have been Doom. Because Doom, Black Panther, Fantastic Four are all connected.
Yep.
It should have been Doom that was the villain in this movie.
I would have
And
taken that.
also, this movie should have took place during the blip, where T'Challa was gone for years, and other nations or villains saw their chance to take over Wakanda, since Wakanda already exposed themselves to the world in the story.
Apparently, a lot of people.
It's beautiful.
Go ahead, Danny.
No, y'all ain't pulling me into this mess.
Yeah, for real, Danny. You notice I muted my mic the minute they started?
I'm not even getting pulled into
So y'all not recast T'Challa? Y'all not recast T'Challa?
We told them,
you're
and then
already
they went and made
recast
64% of what the original movie made.
You've been warned.
$4 million. How much more? I mean, that's successful. How is it not successful?
Because it costs so much to make.
And marketing as well.
Mhm.
You
It
can't
made
just
a
go by what they
profit.
made in box office
It
because they
made
got
a
to make
profit,
that.
but
Did it
they
made
were
a profit?
expecting
Yes
it
or
to
no?
make more. That's it.
No.
It made a profit. It did.
Made a profit, dude.
The,
It was
the
like what
budget
was
for
it?
marketing.
It got to 800 and something million,
It
like
made like
nearly 900
$864
million.
million.
Yeah,
Strange
exactly.
World
That's a great profit.
and Lightyear were two Disney movies where they took the marketing budgets from them because they said, we'll spend it on Black Panther this quarter. And Black Panther did not bring in what it needed to offset the production costs, which again, because of lockdowns, because of Letitia Wright's injury, and other reasons, this was an expensive film to make. They
It's
made
couldn't have
800
been
million.
more than like 400 400 million.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people see them big numbers like 800 million, say, "Oh, okay, they made a profit." No, they didn't. They probably didn't even break even. You got to put marketing into play too.
Yeah, I know, and also the cinema costs, like, because cinemas take a bite out of that profit as well. But
It's in
it's
like
still
100 million.
You have to make 3 times.
They said the total
basically
profit that it made was $259 million.
Exactly.
Total profit it made.
Who said that?
I'm just reading right here on this article.
Who said it though?
Who's
Yeah, that's not important. Who
No.
said it? Somebody on Reddit might have said it. I don't know.
This is Deadline. Deadline.com. See,
Okay, go to that chart, and I know the one you're looking at, and then realize that that's not the theatrical gross that they're talking about. They're including making the movie off of licensing and other things. What does it say about the theatrical gross? And then look at it. You'll see that no, it wasn't profitable off of the box office. We've done this before.
Oh, really? It wasn't profitable?
Listen to this. This is why you got to pay attention to this stuff. New data revealed whether Black Panther Forever underperformed. Nah, I ain't gonna read all this. I'm not reading all this.
It's the Deadline article?
Now I'm trying to find. Let me see.
I'll find it. I got it right here. As you guys can see, the Black Panther little chart that they got. Let me close that. You can see that the worldwide box office was 859. Okay, do we understand that? 859. That's how much the worldwide box office was.
I'm just to read it. If you ain't read nothing, it
Is it
said
on screen?
it said factoring production costs, print, advertise. Production costs is 200 million. Print and advertising 140 million. Video costs 55 million. Residuals 30 million. Interest and overhead 36 million. Participations 30 million. Black Panther 2 cost 491 million to make, advertise, and distribute. This means when all was said and done, Black Panther Wakanda Forever ended up turning a profit of 259 million. That's
Except
the same thing.
they were counting money that doesn't exist. If the expenses are 491,
that's facts. You're right.
That's then what they need is more money than 491. The theatrical only grossed 750.
They didn't do good then. They didn't do good.
Rather, I shouldn't say that. I should say the theatrical only grossed 425.
They didn't do good.
From the theatrical release, they didn't do good. Now they're saying home entertainment will give them 155, but that's the estimate. They're saying that television streaming will equal to 170, but if Disney Plus is the only place it's streaming and they're paying themselves, that doesn't count as new money. So I wouldn't consider a single dollar of this 170. I'm just looking at the theatrical. When they gross 425, well, after
critical mass. Sorry.
I mean, you guys can talk over me. That's cool, but the information is there.
I mean, it's facts, bro. They didn't do what they.
I was just looking at what critical mass said. 500 million less than the first film equals a flop is absolutely not true.
What can we talk over you about? I missed that. I was helping a customer.
It didn't flop, but it didn't do what they projected it to do.
No, it flopped. It made less money than it needed to make in the movie theaters.
What
if
movie?
you consider home movies,
T'Challa.
they should have recast it. If you consider the home movies and if you consider the streaming stuff, never mind.
What movie are you talking about?
We're talking about
T'Challa getting
Avengers.
ready to fight.
Oh yeah.
That's me. I'm trying.
They're talking about Black Panther 2, and it's I don't know. Like I can't figure out. It sounds like they made 250 million profit. That's what it sounds like to me.
Bro, that's bad. That's not good.
Any movie making profit is good. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They have a projection.
Why did I even do that? Why did I even share the screen and explain the theatrical revenue?
Because they don't listen.
No, but you haven't
I'm sure you
explained
did your best.
that the cinemas are getting that revenue. I don't understand. What is the studio getting the 250 million or not? Or I don't get it. Like you haven't explained it. I'm
Bro,
not familiar with it.
if you putting
Let me
millions
talk.
into a movie,
I
okay,
want
go
to
ahead.
talk, Fatal J.
You
Let me
can
talk.
explain to me after. You don't need to explain
Nope,
to me
we're gonna
now.
explain it to you slower. I'm gonna speak British for you.
Oh
As you
my
can
god.
see, if you observe the chart on the screen that's being shared, you can visualize the pounds. You see, there's 859 in the worldwide box office. That may be true. However, the revenue from the theatrical, which would be this 859, translates to 425. That is how much the studio does in fact earn once you consider the cinemas and the cost of airing this film on their screens. So theatrically, this movie has grossed 425. I'm asking you to ignore this charted source of revenue, as well as this one, television streaming, and then the foreign sales and overages. Ignore the 750. Rather, focus on the 425 made from the theatrical. Now we go down to the expenses, the production costs, prints, ads, video costs, residuals, interest, and overhead participations. This expenses were 491. So 491 is a larger number than what they actually earned, which is for.
See, all you had to do was
can't
just do it in a
carry-
British accent, and then I
Was
would
that
have
all I needed?
You can't. You
Split the
can't
Hogwarts real
cherry
quick.
You can't cherry pick the figures you want to count. The other figures do count. So according to your graphical display there, it made a profit. I don't understand
So
this.
because I didn't count home entertainment and streaming.
So what does it matter? Wait. So okay. So you're going to start.
Don't ask what does it matter and then talk, because I can answer the question.
Well, no. I'm not done with the question yet. So you're going to start segregating figures that don't fall into your narrative. Is that what you're doing?
Because the point was
no. Well,
Bring
answer
up
the
critical
question.
mass.
Then. Let
Bring up critical
Chill
mass.
answer the question.
Bring up
No,
critical
chill.
mass.
Go on. You said what? Why have you taken away those numbers after, which make up to 750?
we don't sound like that.
Critical mass said it best, bro. He
Bro.
said if you sell one car for 1 million and the exact same car for 600K and consider that a success, you're a nigga.
David Attenborough.
That doesn't make.
So
what?
this is
I gotta agree with Nerd Man. Oh my god.
This home entertainment was a guess. When this movie came out, or when this chart came out, they had not in fact sold all the DVDs and all the home entertainment. This was the digital. They just assumed this is what we're going to get based off of, I don't know, whatever it is that they use. I'm only talking about the theatrical release, because the point of this is, well, it grossed this much in the box office. What they grossed in the box office was not enough. If you want to say that the toys were selling well and this has like a life on DVDs and Blu-rays, fine, everybody. But that is not what got it profitable. The theatrical release is not enough.
But how do you know those other numbers that you discounting, they didn't make those numbers?
They told us.
Where they
If
tell
we
us that?
read somewhere in this article, they'll say it. Global streaming TV revenues of 170 include what Disney paid itself. So that's exactly why I'm not counting this money. They play that to put the movie on Disney Plus. Okay.
But it says in the next film, even though Wakanda Forever's global gross was off 36% from the original movie, the sequel still profits here at $259 million.
But we read the chart. Like
Okay.
I know that it says this. What's funny, Nerd Man?
No, it's just the
here's
way
the
this
question,
is just
Chill.
going round and round and round.
No, here's the question, Chill. Because you said when you saw the chart, they were guessing how much, right?
They
By
estimated
now,
it.
right? So by now there must be an actual number as to what the streaming and everything has done.
I think that's
2 years
a
away.
good point. Now, this is dated April 7th, and this was 5 months after it released on after it came out of the movie theaters, 5 months later. So it was only been on Disney Plus for a month, maybe 2 months by this point is when this came out.
Okay.
All right. Next question.
Do you support Avengers versus X-Men replacing Kang Dynasty? I do.
I do.
How they gonna do it, though?
I advocated that from the beginning, from the
They've
jump.
already
gonna have
done.
enough
They've already introduced it when we saw old girl
Beast.
and the other seeing Beast.
Yeah, so
I do not.
That's
So
the
they-
that's the door.
Downey Jr. and Hemsworth and the whole crew, not like all these fluffy new Avengers. If it's the fluff new Avengers, then no. But if they
You know
bring
how
back
they can
Downey
save
Jr.
Marvel?
and all that, then yeah,
But
absolutely.
even
That
then,
would make them
even then,
bang.
they're not going to have time to build up the X-Men. So I
But
don't agree.
Mike, but Mike and Nerd Man, I can tell you how they can turn Marvel around. Real talk. When they drop Thor 5, they have to go all out and make that a serious movie, bro. And then build the Avengers around him. Because they dropped the ball with the most coldest Avenger character ever, Thor.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do
know,
it until
man.
like after Secret Wars. Do it after Secret Wars.
What,
This
Thor
is
5?
I wouldn't build
I'm saying
anything around Thor, to be honest.
no, I'm saying Avengers versus X-Men. Do that after.
And also all the people complaining about how much money Marvel's spending to make a movie. Like, you think RDJ is going to do it for like $1.50?
Bro,
like,
they need to quit talking about
bag, man.
They don't need to bring him back at all. I'm sick of hearing RDJ coming back. He's not the savior.
No, I don't care about RDJ coming back in general, but if you're going to do an X-Men versus Avengers, that's the play. You bring back the proper Avengers that people cared about.
Okay, if you do Avengers and X-Men
against the X-Men.
But look, if you can put some cold people in Avengers, put the Black Panther, T'Challa, Spider-Man, and then
sure, you can add them as well. That would be cool.
Yeah, but
you see, here's the thing: people are yes, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. was great, but the reason why the characters didn't connect now is because the writing were bad. You can have characters, you just got to put them in situations that people will be able to connect with them. But my point is, if you're gonna do Avengers versus X-Men, you gotta build up the X-Men. What Marvel should do is build up that X-Men universe, right? So stay away from the Avengers stuff. Give us X-Men movies for the next year or 2 years, and then if you do that,
of course you do X-Men 1 and 2. Yeah, you do an X-Men 1, maybe X-Men.
No, but I'm not talking just X-Men 1 and 2.
Avengers.
No,
X-Men Homecoming.
I'm not talking about just X-Men 1 or 2. I'm talking about you give them, solo projects as well. Maybe Storm gets a solo project. Maybe Cyclops gets a solo project. Yeah, you
should do that. You gotta give Cyclops some.
Hold on. You gotta make those people care about those characters.
No,
once they care about those characters, you go to a Marvel versus X-Men. Hey, Cyclops was good in the comics.
I agree with Anzo. That's what needs to be done. But by that time, all the original Avengers are going to be like senior citizens.
You don't have to have Avengers. You got
because you do this after Secret Wars. So you do the Secret Wars, you recast, right? And by that time, you're bringing in X-Men slowly. Then you get to the X-Men versus Avengers.
So then, you don't support it replacing Kang Dynasty. The Kang Dynasty is supposed to come before Secret Wars. So all that is just to say no.
Yeah, no,
I think the last thing the MC needs to do is
4 hours, man. 4 hours.
Unnecessary movies out into the world and do like 5 X-Men movies in 1 year. Try and get 1 or 2 X-Men movies that are good.
I'd like to answer this question first, Chill, when you get to it.
No, you can answer it right now. We're interrupting Nerd Man.
Okay. The correct answer is The Predator, which will be seen in issue number 4, which comes out this Wednesday in your local comic book store.
Who would win a fair fight from an MCU character who we've seen?
No, you said who would make a fair fight.
I mean, who would make a fair fight?
And the answer would be The Predator.
I'm with Eric.
That's not a Marvel character.
Actually, it's in the Marvel universe, so yeah.
Who Predator is?
Yep.
It's Hulk versus Wolverine. I just think Wolverine would just destroy Predator, though. It's so
Look, when you say Predator, though, listen. When you say Predator, we're not talking about one thing. That's a whole race of alien, right?
I'm thinking about Moon Knight.
Oh, if you put him on a Predator world, maybe.
I mean, that Magneto.
I'm thinking
this guy can heal from anything nowadays, right?
Deadpool will be too OP. Maybe Deathstroke.
We can't really say Predator like that's a person. That's a race of aliens.
Deathstroke ain't Marvel though.
Is there really two conversations happening? There's the Predator one, there's the
Two
Deathstroke one,
conversations.
and you guys just
There's
canceling
two.
each other
Yeah.
out.
What about Magneto?
No, I want to finish this thing with Fatal J. The problem is Wolverine's healing factor just makes it like impossible for like a predator.
Yeah, but see,
if it's one predator, it's over. Like he can smell
But
them,
look,
and
what do a
he's got
predator do
healing
before
factor.
it die, though? What do a predator do before it die?
Self-destruct.
well,
It blows up everything. So
Probably Black
Wolverine's-
Panther.
Yeah, but Wolverine already supplied an atomic bomb though, so that wouldn't kill him.
Nerdman,
Okay.
issue number 4 comes out, so they were able to get 4 issues out of this.
Are we talking about just
Yeah,
anybody in
that's
like?
comic book
Yeah, just
logic.
pick a character we've seen in the movies. And
Batman.
would
Oh,
have-
in the
have a
movies.
fair
Okay,
fight.
I was thinking it was gonna be like anybody in fiction and stuff like that.
I think Batman will give Wolverine a fair fight.
I do too.
I think Freddy Krueger.
Vegeta.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
That
Vegeta and Wolverine would be a great.
I got
That'd be
one
a great
better-
fight.
I got one better than that. This gonna top everybody. Pause. Vega from Street Fighter. Vega.
That'd be
from
interesting.
Street
Or he get eliminated.
Vega from Street Fighter, bro.
Vega will die easily.
I don't see Doctor Strange that way. He's not like a physical fighter.
Freddy, man. Freddy's the right answer, dude.
Yeah, Vega got his ass kicked by John.
Captain Levi. Captain Levi and Wolverine. That'd
The
be crazy.
Hulk,
Fight.
the Hulk that we have right now, yeah, he could. Usually, the normal Hulk would defeat Wolverine, but I feel like the Hulk now, he could definitely be a fair fight with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Talking about the Immortal Hulk.
No, the Hulk.
No,
in
he's
the
talking
MCU
about the
would lose to
MCU Hulk, the
No.
world's worst Hulk.
I'm going. Chill said the new Hulk now is the Immortal Hulk, correct?
No, he's talking about it in the movies, though. Dan.
Yeah, I'm talking movies.
What about that Hunter? The Spider-Man Hunter. What's his name?
Craven.
About Craven?
Nah,
What about Craven?
Wolverine takes.
Madam Web.
MCU Hulk would lose to Wolverine.
It would be
You think
fair.
they have him? Huh?
It would be a fair fight.
Would it really though? I don't know. I don't think
What about-
the MCU does anything fair with
What
Hulk.
about Cap? Cap versus Wolverine. Who would win that? That's a good one.
He has a
gotta
shield.
admit. Either way, because Wolverine got claws. So
About
yeah,
Black Panther versus Wolverine.
That would
That's
be
a fair fight.
That's a fair fight,
That's
bro.
a pretty good fight. That's
I
a
wouldn't know
pretty
who
good
would
fight.
win that one either. I don't know who would
Can
win
I just say something that's really important? You asked us about the Black Panther, and none of us thought about Shuri or any other character but
Nope.
the T'Challa, right? Okay, just to say, there's definitive versions of characters, and it's
gosh.
important to.
All right. John Stewart versus.
He'd make some claws. He would make some claws.
Never come back.
Everybody, hold on, chill, and everybody on the panel. I do apologize for sending Nerdman the link.
I'm trying to tell you.
The next question is question number 30.
That man said Green Lantern.
Will another MCU film ever gross under 204 million?
Yes. I can tell you what it is. It's going to be the Eternals 2.
They're not
They
making
still
it.
coming? They still coming out with that?
No.
Captain Marvel 3.
What's the next Marvel movie supposed to drop? Next year?
Thunderbolts? No, Deadpool.
Deadpool 3.
But that is. Oh, okay. When do Thunderbolts come out? Because I'm actually looking forward.
You got a
to
crazy lag, Fatal J. So the next Thunderbolts is going to be maybe 2 years from now. They pushed a lot of things back, but Thunderbolts is happening, and Deadpool 3, and then the Sam Wilson movie. But it's going to have a lot of Hulk and a lot of other characters in it. So I'm not too worried after what they advertise. I think that movie may make more than 204 million. No movie is going to make that little. They will cancel movies for that.
You know what? No, I'm gonna say if they start to get their momentum back, they can build up to where they were. Maybe not as big, right? But they can get up there. So I think if they build momentum back, then no, we won't see another movie with that long.
Yeah, I don't see it because of how few they're going to release per year now. So no matter what, there'll be more hype.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, DC is going to reduce all their output, so that superhero fatigue thing won't really matter.
See,
People will.
hold on, listen. I know this is a narrative we're going with, but I do understand and don't necessarily disagree with Sean that about, you know, since there's only going to be one movie, then there's going to be a built up demand for it or whatever. But this isn't going to justify the fact that some of the stuff that has come out in the past hasn't really been well written.
Yeah.
So you can't this fatigue, this narrative of fatigue that's going around and all that. If the stuff was good, and if the stuff was like, you know, actually hitting the way the other things would, then this wouldn't be an issue. But nobody's taking that into consideration.
I think the fatigue, Mike, is oversaturation, not necessarily how well.
Yeah, I don't think it's quality.
If you see 4 or 5 and they're not hit it out of the park, narrative and stories, then that's where I think the fatigue is coming in. If those would have been pretty decent stories, where they stacked on top of each other, I think that's what caused the fatigue.
Fatigue came at the end.
No. I agree with part of that, but I think the problem is, as you said, it's like just too much superhero stuff. I don't see this massive dip in quality in the way people are saying. I don't think Quantumania, for instance. The writing has always been gash, dude. I think the writing for a lot of these movies have been gash. I don't really see this.
No, see, who's the dude?
Oscar-worthy writing that used to happen.
Who's the dude that made that comment? What's his name? The producer dude. Remember about red flags? Red flags. Yeah. When you have some dude out there saying that, you know, if you're going to get a writer who like is familiar with the comic books, that's a red flag, immediate red flag for them. That's a problem. And you don't need to be like, you know, you don't need to be married to. Okay, I want this to equal, you know, X-Men 137 or whatever. But you at least have to have some sort of a working knowledge of the characters. That is there a cat in here?
I heard it too. It's like,
you need to have that wasn't me that time.
You need to have a working knowledge of the characters that you're writing about, and it doesn't have to be necessarily like, you know, every single aspect of it, but the majority of them. Like, you have to know that, and this is what hasn't been happening with the writers that have been writing for the past 3 or 4 years or whatever during the pandemic. Like they just infiltrated and just sort of just went crazy with this stuff. Because each thing that comes out, and this is the thing too, Marvel.
No, we got it. We're good.
Wait, no, Marvel puts out 15 titles a week. Okay. And each time you don't expect someone, I mean, you would ultimately hope that somebody would come in and buy all 15 titles, but they're not going to. So you have to have something there for everybody. What Fatal J might like, Danny might not like. What Danny might like, Anzo might not like. You have to, there has to be a variety. It doesn't have to just be, you don't have to have one specific audience. You want to get everything for everybody, across all the spectrums, all the colors, all the races, bring everybody together. That's what Marvel did, and now they don't.
So will another MCU film ever gross 204 million?
Captain Marvel 3.
Thank you. The next question. The Young Avengers. That's not a movie. They will never make that one.
They said. They said
Young Avengers, definitely.
Maybe a TV show. Maybe they know better now.
The X-Women.
Thor 5. Thor 5 would make more money though, because it's not going to be the same.
Here's a question.
You guys act like this is not my stream. Like I'm not the guy who. Come on, people. Let me talk. Let me answer this live chat. You know that we got a channel member, Eric, who wants to speak, and he says yes, Thor 5 is going to make 150 million. And then
if directed by Taika Waititi, yes.
Yeah. Quality is definitely an issue. Fatigue is just the scapegoat. That's a funny choice of words, because question 31 was Jonathan Majors a scapegoat.
Hell yeah.
Kind of, yeah. This is the way out of the whole King stuff. Oh, we can't. You know, all he got was a freaking reckless assault. All he got was like these minimal charges. But he's that scapegoat. We got to go different direction, man. We can't.
I think it was Dre that did it. Dre Mac, but like there was the way he phrased when the judgment was given out.
You stutter a lot. And you haven't said anything yet. It's just like
in my mind. No, in my mind, I'm trying to remember how he said it.
When he said, let me think. How did he say?
No, he didn't.
If you're not ready to talk, let somebody else go.
He didn't say Jonathan Majors was guilty. He didn't say Jonathan Majors was guilty. That Jonathan Majors was innocent of 2 charges, but found guilty of 2. And the way he framed, just in that one sentence, the way he framed it, it didn't seem as bad. Like the way the media and everybody else is like, oh my God, Jonathan Majors is guilty, but they don't get into the specifics of it. The way he phrased it is the way everybody should phrase it, because that's exactly.
Yeah. Well, they just wanted to put it on the headline: guilty of assault and harassment.
Exactly. Yes.
Jonathan
We remember
Majors
when
is
on March 25, we remember the charges which were initially because of the police initially on him. When we see guilty 6 months later, unless you're paying attention, like everyone here has been paying attention, unless you're paying attention, you're like, oh, those things that they said he did back in March, he's guilty of those because people don't really care that much.
right.
They just remember the strangulation stuff, domestic violence, all that nonsense, and then they see a headline that says guilty today. They're like, oh, that's what he's guilty of. No,
Exactly.
I will not be watching the MCU movies for a minute.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
complete.
Now wait, what exactly? Because
Hey,
somebody else
same here,
brought
bro.
up Josh Brolin, and in 2004, according to this, he was arrested also. But the chick that he was married to or going out with at the time said that she didn't want to press charges and asked them not to arrest him. Now, with Jonathan Majors, isn't that exactly the same thing that happened?
They ignored it though. They ignored it.
Pretty much.
That's
Yeah,
different.
it's the
And
same
they
thing.
charged him
Yeah.
anyway.
Josh Brolin is white.
Of course.
Well, it was also in California too, I think.
That doesn't make that
And
much of a
he's
difference.
white, like Perp said, and he's white. Yes, we already know.
Well, no,
that
because
there is a different set of laws for them than us.
well, if you've seen Seinfeld and Friends, you know that there aren't any black people in New York City. So anyone that is in New York City, they will be prosecuted to the fullest. So
Well,
yes.
he needs to go down to the south so he can get some.
Black girl magic.
Yes, facts. Quality-wise, the Marvels is better than Thor: Love and Thunder. Yes. All he got was reckless assault. Oh, you're laughing at that. So it sounds like a bad thing, but they're trying to say that in his escape, his power and what he forced, his force was too much, and he overexerted his power.
Too much blood.
To injure his
so,
finger.
Too much
It's so bizarre to me how you can still, even the reckless assault, can you still do that when somebody is blatantly grabbing the person?
But hold on.
Like
He's black.
he's running. Sorry, just to finish the point, because I know it's been made and it's very obvious, but how do you get reckless assault on someone? Surely a reckless assault has to be that you do something and you injure the person, but they've not tried to in any way kind of accost you in any way. This one, she's running after him for 3 blocks.
Is it reckless? No, is it reckless like accidental or whatever?
Also, incidentally, not just last thing. Incidentally, that also nullifies that first text where everyone's saying, "Oh, well, look at the first text that he sent, where it's like, oh, don't say anything in the hospital." But that nullifies that as proof of anything, because now you can see that they're in a volatile relationship where, maybe they got into another scuffle like that, except this time she fell down and injured her head. And that's how that happened.
But here's the thing, Nerd Man. They say it's reckless because when they show the part where he put her in the car, they're saying that's where she could have hurt herself. They said it wasn't intentional, but it was reckless.
Intentional.
Right?
How was it reckless, though?
But here's the problem, and this is where the lawyer messed up, is she did not go against like the argument that he's allowed to do that because she was stealing his property. They did not use that as an argument.
I don't want to blame the lawyer for the jury's racism. I don't want to say that.
No, because it's clear as day. It's clear as day. You don't need to argue that. Also, you do need to argue it. You're right.
Well, you would hope that the jury would realize.
At the same time, as a jury, you should be able to understand that from that video footage.
But every lawyer that I've seen, they always said that they should have argued that case. That should have been one of the main arguments, not the fact that he didn't do anything, but the fact that he was actually doing it to get his property back, which is something that can be done in the court of law.
And you can't assume that a lot of these juries know. A lot of people love to say, and I can speak directly for this, they see something on TV, oh, I know the law. I hear that all the time. I know the law. I know my rights. No, a lot of people don't know their rights. It's up to the attorney and it's up to the judge to explain to them specifically that, look, this guy, Mr. Majors, he could use a certain amount of force to get his property back. If they weren't told that, then they're thinking, oh, yeah, he did assault because the statute says push, shove, whatever the case may be. But then you got to explain to them, yes, but in this particular scenario, there is an exception to that rule. The
But
exception
then
to this rule is that
didn't she assault him though? I don't understand. Like if you're in a series of events in which there's pushing and shoving, right? How
Well, that
can
was
they apply that reckless assault to just one aspect? I know she was
well. They
injured,
didn't
and that's
see
the
that.
difference. He wasn't. They didn't see her running after him, like
No, they didn't see the
grabbing him.
scuffle. They didn't see the scuffle between them. They only saw him sit her back into the car and then go start sprinting. They didn't see what happened before that.
No,
Because
you
the
see
solicitor-
in the video he's still trying to get away from her. She's trying to pull him in the
Yeah,
car.
Yes,
but
but Nerdman, where
You can see
the
that.
reckless event is when he puts her back in the car.
Yeah.
Right at the
I
beginning, he
get
picks
that.
her up and so that's where it comes from.
Because he's black.
yeah,
No, yeah, that's a black law.
her
Only a
chasing
black
him,
person can
her
get done
chasing
for
him is not
reckless
reckless.
assault. That's straight up
That act is
facts.
not reckless.
Yeah, that's
Because
just
if that's a
exercise,
woman
you know.
doing that, like, there's no reckless assault.
That's what they got
That right
him
there.
for. And,
That's
and
Oh,
she looked like she hit her head on the top of that. That's what
Yeah.
they got him for.
Yes.
Did she hit her head on the top though?
That's how it
Yeah,
looked.
yeah, in the door.
yeah, it
That
looked like it.
Right there.
Oh yes, she did.
Barely.
But we already know, man. She set him up though. You know.
So
what I'm saying?
the
She
cut
set him
is
up.
on the right side, I believe, not the left ear. Let me double check that. So this is what side of her head hits it?
The right side of her head is it.
Well, she was facing him, right?
I can't believe we're giving
the
any.
back of her
I
head.
get it, it's the law or whatever, but I can't believe we're even giving any kind of credibility to this. It's
Bro,
nonsense.
you speaking to the choir. I did a short on this, man. This is a travesty. This whole mess right here is a
It's an
travesty.
absolute joke. She's pushing back. How can he? Why would he be pushing? Like you can see she's pushing back. Did
You
she
should've just grabbed
recklessly
the phone
assault
and ran.
herself as well?
Nerdman,
because-
her hair is blonde, so we can see her re-enter the frame and before he pushes her again. Watch her face come closer to him, and he pushes again. Why is she returning? He pushes again. Why is she returning? Why is she
Right.
pursuing him? It's proven further when she gets out the car and starts walking with him. It's proven further by him trying to get away. We could see that, but no. What they did
Right.
is they decided to start the video and start the interaction here. You know how people say the history starts on October 7th? Nerdman, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
Was that their stop?
No, that wasn't a stop. He asked the driver to stop.
Oh, okay.
The driver also
He asked
testified
the
that it
driver.
was all of her. She did everything.
Yeah, I saw your video for that. Yeah.
But
So
but
if
you
the
can
driver
see how
testifies all
people-
that, yeah, Nerdman.
Mhm. You can see how they're using this text message as well to kind of further bolster this.
Yeah.
I guess it would because the charges were one. Sorry, I was mad at this. The charges were one. This reckless assault, right? Like which is just accidentally injuring someone. And then secondly, you had the harassment, which I didn't understand at all. I don't get how they got to second degree harassment. That made no sense. At
That
what
wasn't a
point
criminal.
did
That wasn't a criminal offense. That was just something like a parking ticket. It was just like a warning or something. If you watch the whole thing, it says harassment, second, non-criminal, whatever. So that's just I don't know what's.
so it's
fluff.
non-criminal even?
It's a
Correct.
The
violation.
second one, yes.
So
And
So
the
they
only
found him
reason,
guilty of a non-criminal thing in a criminal trial.
that's just like a speeding ticket. It's not criminal. You get a fine for it.
and
But
here's
it
the
sounded
thing. The
serious,
only
though.
reason,
Like the second degree
the whole-
harassment sounded serious. When you
It
break
does.
it down of what it is, it sounded
when you don't know
fairly
the
like
details here.
sounded more
Yeah.
serious than the reckless assault.
This was just to make his name bad. The crime is not bad. It's
No.
misdemeanors. This
Mhm.
was just to make him look bad in Hollywood. It was.
Am I right?
And the
That's-
only reason why they did the reckless one is because they knew they couldn't get him on the other charges.
Yeah.
So they put the reckless in there just to be like, if it's possible, we could possibly get him on being reckless, but they had no way of getting the intentional charges.
But you know what?
Well,
If they
I get that. I
for
get that.
another
But
one.
again, the big issue, and I'm going to repeat myself, is that second degree. That text message reinforced this notion of possible abuse or whatever. And I'm wondering, did that play into the jury's mind? Because if kind of staged right, and if they had have just kind of addressed this, his lawyers, even that screams of you know, what do you call it, reasonable doubt, because in the end you see the kind of behavior this woman has. So that text exchange could have been about anything once you see that behavior of the woman.
Absolutely.
Right, like she's chasing him, pulling him, doing all of this kind of thing.
We live in a world where Amber Heard chopped off Johnny Depp's finger and got that man fired from Hollywood.
And shitting in his bed.
Yeah. And everybody still took her side.
That one scene with Amber Heard with Mara in Aquaman 2, you know, the one perp with the little you're the P? That was like way on the nose, bro. I don't know if they should have cut that out, but I'm happy they left it in.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But yeah, man, this is just a big brutal black man was with a precious blonde-haired white woman. No disrespect to Mike and Cole. I'm sorry. It's just that's always been a taboo thing in America.
Mm-hmm.
A big brutal gorilla black man is with a precious lily white woman, and that should never happen in a million years.
And if that ever does happen, then your career. I'm talking, nerd man. I'm talking, and I got a clip ready.
Let's
say it again.
Talk, man.
Say it again, Fatal J. Say it again.
I forgot what I said, but chill. Say what you about to say, man.
You said a lily fresh white woman, and I said, and I was gonna say, and if that ever happens to you, then your career will be
stripped away.
That's
yes,
right.
Sir.
Now, how funnier would that be if Nerdman was using his ears and listen? You know, flow of conversation.
He doesn't understand American English, right?
I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, Jonathan Majors probably, they said, hey, Jonathan, we got a role for you, but you got to wear this dress. He said, nah, I'm not wearing a dress. And they said, and they said, oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know who he might have pissed off in Hollywood.
Who was Grace Jabari related to? Who's her father? Somebody powerful, obviously.
Because you got to ask this question, and this is the question I've been asking. Why the hell was she recording that conversation? That's a private conversation between two people who are supposed to be in a relationship. Why are you recording that? To trap him?
Also, I never thought about that. She was setting him up from the jump.
Absolutely, 100%.
Wow.
They ignore that, though.
And if that's the case, then I'm telling you, Hollywood is doing that. They said you are getting too big for your britches, and we're gonna bring you down a peg.
And they did.
You ain't gonna play this Otis Redding. You ain't gonna play Otis Redding. You're not gonna do this.
Facts.
They'll knock you down a peg.
They brought him down too.
And where are all the anti-SJW you know,
like
they
only do that for white.
Like, where are they all now? Where are they? Radio silence. You don't hear anything from them about like this whole case. They don't care.
He's black. He's like, that's
black.
Yeah, he did it.
That's not
he did
our.
You gotta trust the system, everybody.
Yeah.
This one isn't fake news. Anyways, Danny, thanks for coming. Let's read some of these comments. Actually, we've been ignoring them for a little bit.
Catch y'all later.
Yeah, bye, Danny. Thanks for coming.
All right, Danny.
Wisdom. Run, Forrest, run! He got charged for pushing someone away while he was running from the person. This is wild. Blame Jonathan's dumbass lawyer. Again, critical mass blaming the lawyers. I see. The cops are rougher on criminals than what Jonathan Majors did to abuse Jabari. Cops are rougher on criminals than what? Oh, I know what you mean. When they're trying to make their arrests, they're rougher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The lawyer opened the door for that audio to be played. Let's be real. They were going to play that audio because they wanted to play that audio. Restraining her because she would not let go of him.
Wait, how did they introduce that evidence?
Because Jabari not Jabari, I'm sorry, the lawyer Padre asked questions concerning her private life or her past life. And the judge told them at the beginning of the case, if you ask certain questions, these sealed documents will be fair game.
And the line of questioning was about why didn't you call 911? What are you afraid of? And then she was like, well, there was this other time something happened and Jonathan didn't want me to report it. And then They played that.
Okay.
They found
Yeah,
the
to be
text
fair
messages
though,
and they
I don't.
redacted them.
She set that motherfucker up, bro. She set him up like that's
Nice.
crazy.
Yeah.
Movie.
I was gonna say, to be fair though, I don't understand why he tried to push her back in the car rather than just try and pull away from her. I don't get
She
why.
admitted it. She testified and she said that he wanted me for the driver to take me home, and I kept going after him, and that's why he put her back in the car.
Yeah,
She
but
was a wreck.
sure, she was a wreck, but like that's none of his business. Like he could have just like
Kept going.
So he
kept
didn't do the
going, like-
perfect thing. He just did the
No,
very good
I
thing.
can understand in the heat of the moment, but I'm just thinking from my perspective, like what I would do, and I'm just like I don't understand the pushing her back in the car. I mean, I guess
she's
in
drunk
context
as hell.
it might yeah, but
Hey, you're in
still,
the middle of you're in the middle of the street too.
once she's pulling on you and like trying to do all that.
No,
like,
but I
feel
understand.
I'm
I
trying to
understand it
escape.
because it's like you're in the middle of the street. You at a red light and stuff. Because in New York, man, they don't play. They'll hit you. They'll hit you.
Maybe that. Yeah, maybe it was that. You know, but
How does the NHL handle reckless assault? I don't know. We
You know, it's crazy. You know, it was crazy. You know, Dana White did that to his wife. You know what I'm saying? And people still watch MMA and stuff like that.
Oh, they had like they was defending him beating his down his wife. I remember when that happened.
That was crazy. That's
His
crazy.
lawyer opened the door for those texts. I got it. Grace Jabari, mighty as she, Ali Ababwa is the MCU's greatest villain. She's killed off Kang in every universe.
And you know what? To be honest with you, if I'm running around saying, you know, the Hollywood stuff and everything, were they the one that recommended that lawyer to him?
He has a family of lawyers. She was a sleeper agent. I know you believe that. Cleo was the agent trying to warn him. Cleopatra. Here's the obvious
that's a talented guy, man. It's very sad.
Very.
Oh yeah. She didn't press charges on Joe Rogan. Probably should have. I don't know. I feel I understand what happened with Joe Rogan. And I understand. I get hit. I want to hit back because I've been hit before.
What with Joe Rogan?
Yeah, what happened to Joe Rogan?
There's a thing in Mexico on New Year's last year where his wife slaps him, and he has like a second of hesitation, but he does slap her back. Right
Joe
afterwards.
Rogan?
Oh well, he's in Mexico, so.
Oh, did I say Joe Rogan? I meant to say Dana White.
Dana White.
Yeah,
Why did I
that's
say
Dana
Joe
White.
Rogan? I'm sorry, guys.
They both white and bald.
Yeah, and they both deal with MMA, so I can see how you confused them. But yeah, Dana White, he did it. He hit her. But when I was looking on Twitter, everybody defend him. They said, "Oh, he did what he was supposed to do." But then Jonathan Majors, how dare he put his hands on that lily white woman?
Yeah, they said. Didn't they say it was because it was self-defense because she hit him first or something?
Yeah,
like
they were saying self-defense. But then you got this man literally running away from the woman, and he's still wrong.
She testified. She hit him
I
first.
saw the critical drinker like trying to talk about the texts of you know, these texts that like where I think it was the text. No, it was in fact this conversation that he was having with her about you know, like what type of woman
Being like,
she should be dating or whatever. And I was like, he was like saying, "Oh, this looks really bad for Jonathan Majors. This is like, you know, like terrible." And I'm like, when these guys, the same guys defending Johnny Depp when he basically said he wanted to drown and then burn and then afterwards Amber Heard, you know, in a text.
All right, you know what you should do? Hot Takes Tuesdays. You should make a video about that on your YouTube channel. Call out the other YouTuber and then see what happens. See how far you can get that. But don't use me, please.
But I think the other.
I'm not
difference
calling him.
between them
I'm not saying I hate the
is
guy. I'm
that
just saying like
Dana
I
White
thought that
owns
was
the company. Jonathan Majors is dependent on Marvel or whatever people for their jobs.
So Hollywood needs to have a studio which doesn't engage in this. Oh, we're gonna fire you because we're afraid of the guilty verdict. There needs to be a studio. Where is Stay Woke Studios? Where's BET Studios? Where's these other people who can provide $1 million roles?
Well, BET about to get owned by some white folks, so you know.
I thought it was owned
Wait.
by Paramount.
It already is.
Well, no, I thought what's his name? What the hell's his name?
Did he?
Byron.
He's supposed to be
Byron
he's supposed to be selling it.
Byron Allen. Yeah, I thought he was gonna. He put an offer in to buy BET and VH1.
I hope so, because Baron Allen is dope.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. He's acting president. Dana White is acting president.
Oh, okay.
yes. Last few questions. We're on 31. Where did we leave off of? Was he a scapegoat? 32. Who deserves to die the most?
What do you mean in that sense?
Yeah.
Like
What do you
real
mean by
people?
that? Like in what?
Yeah,
Normal people or?
Can I answer that first?
Go ahead.
I know he's going to say me. What?
No. Alvin Braggs, Grace Jabari.
Okay. This is burning MCU questions.
This part of the MCU?
No. Name an MCU character who needs to die.
Thor.
Peter Quill.
No, I don't accept that one.
Well, you have to.
Quill,
it's my answer.
definitely. Absolutely true. Idiot.
Oh, I know. Cassie Lang.
Captain Marvel.
Oh.
Captain Marvel needs to die.
Who kills Captain
It's going
Marvel?
to be the entire cast
Who will
of the
kill her?
Eternals.
The Kree.
Rogue.
The entire
Kree.
cast of the Eternals. Like, not
Rogue.
the actors, obviously, but
Ah.
the characters.
No,
Bro,
I don't want Rogue to be a Superman. She can't be killing people out there.
I won't no, but they got history. I see why he did that.
She could kill her by accident. Like you'd be like,
Yeah.
Reckless assault.
And then you know what? We will actually feel some connection with Captain Marvel after that when she died.
You think?
Because we don't care about her.
You think that will do it? I think there might be celebrations in the streets, bro.
You might be right, bro.
You imagine it, and we get Rogue out of it? Come on, bro.
Hey, imagine we in the and we watching it, and it's supposed to be a oh my god moment, and everybody like, yeah, yeah.
I mean, they could get rid of the child real quick. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Oh,
need
that's
him.
my vote. Yeah, let's get rid of TJ. Bye. He
get rid
deserves to
of-
die.
Yeah.
You see, you heathens, you want a child to be killed?
Hey
What's
man,
wrong with you
Yes.
guys?
he's not real. He's not real.
Not real.
Yes. Yes.
That
kill the
motherfucker
child.
right
All it takes
there
is an eraser.
is not real.
Who is the child? Who is the child?
Yeah, who?
What
Who's that?
about who's the character that what's his? Oh my
Y'all
god.
talking about Grogu?
Yeah, we're talking about Grogu. Who's the child? The group, baby. He grew up. He's
Eros?
good.
Eros?
Oh, Star
I wouldn't
Fox.
mind him being killed. Yeah,
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles, man.
They need to kill the black man from Eternals.
Bastos.
That's
Yes.
just racism,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
they
straight
should kill
racism.
all the black characters.
Why you gonna kill the black dude, bro? Why
Cole
you gonna
stays
kill
muted
his
for a
brother?
long time until it's time. Cool.
Yeah.
When the killing black people come up, that's when Cole turns on his cap. He's like, "Oh, let me talk about this. I can get with this."
This is Cole when he sees a question he likes.
I like this one.
So who deserves to die? I asked. They say Hulk. They say
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
You know what?
That's a
Yeah.
good
No,
one.
because
Absolutely.
now that they own Hulk like 100%, they can
Do
actually
they?
I think they're actually good. Yeah, Universal has no stake in them anymore, so they can do. I think
When did that
hopefully.
happen?
Yeah, but they already destroyed the
months
whole
ago?
character so much.
Are you sure about that? I don't think that's true.
Positive.
Yeah,
It
man,
is
it was
true.
from Daniel RPK.
It was what?
A scooper.
A scooper said that. It's not been announced. Like,
It's not been announced.
Well,
No,
I don't
that's
think
nonsense.
Marvel
I
actually
agree
does
1%.
press releases about their legal problems
of
or
course they'll do a
issues.
press release about owning. the
No,
Hulk.
they
Come
don't.
on, man. That's like that's crazy. That's serious. I mean, it's not serious.
You of all people bought into that bullshit.
Yeah, it's not serious news, but in the realm of comic
Damn,
book
he didn't even laugh.
movies
Their
and
man was just like,
IPs, that's
said,
big
that
news.
clip interrupted me. I am going to just ignore it. That was funny, right? It was with you. Of course. She said, you of all people, vote into that bullshit. That was for you.
Oh, thank you. I really did appreciate it. I just was keeping it inside. But yeah, like that's serious news in the terms of IP. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, so
Yeah.
of course they're gonna announce that. It's like the X-Men being bought and like them not announcing it officially. Of course they'll announce that.
I disagree.
In
Why
the
do you
MCU, it's
disagree?
kind of Bucky. He's done a lot of
Hulk's a big
murdering over the
character.
years. Yeah. I like this answer, Bucky.
Mhm.
Hawkeye should have died instead of Black Widow. Abomination, he's rubbish now. He was so bad in She-Hulk. POH, actually, She-Hulk was really bad. Maybe her. Nah. She's got some redeeming to do, and she's got Daredevil children to make. My insider says that guy's insider is an idiot. Universal will still have the same rides and stuff, but I've heard the characters going to mostly Marvel. They should keep the Hulk ride. If you're like Disney, you can be mad at them because they have a roller coaster named after Hulk. Nah, keep that there. Yeah, it's a free promotion for the Hulk. Call your Universal ride Hulk.
They have an agreement, like it's like north of whatever they can't, like Disney. That's why Disney, when they did the Avengers Academy or whatever it is, that's why it's in California. It's not in Florida. They can't do any of the characters that are in the Universal already. They can't do them in their in Florida.
Makes sense.
Well, I'm getting conflicting things about the movie rights of Hulk. I've just looked it up. It looks like Variety said that Marvel Studios, it's reverted to Marvel Studios, but others are saying it's Universal Pictures. So
why does he pronounce variety without the T? He says variety.
On that note, fellas, I got to get out of here. Thanks for having me on the 33 questions.
You gonna answer question 33?
Which one we on? Oh, okay.
Will you boycott Marvel?
I really have no plans, even if they didn't. If Jonathan Majors was found innocent, I really don't have any plans to watch any Marvel next year.
Appreciate it.
So
Fatal J.
that falls right in line to what's going on.
Thank you. Check out his channel, The Fatal J Show.
I got a question though to ask. Watch this right before I leave. And anybody in this panel or in the chat can answer this question. If you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan of the 1991 movie, it was a scene in the movie where the leader of the Ninja Clan, the bald-headed guy, he said a 2-word phrase before they left April O'Neil's building. What was the 2 words?
Can you repeat the question? Can you repeat the question one more time?
Somebody was about to say it.
Ninja vanish.
There we go. All right. There you go.
I get it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, Nerd Man, you gotta stop talking ahead of us because we got skits and everything ready, and you just keep going like, "Hey, I'm gonna say what I need to say because what I've got to say is pretty important, and it's vital that you've been listening." You lot ought to know who's here. I know Sally Ashton, I do, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounded exactly like me. I thought it was a serious question he was asking. I apologize.
Yeah, he does the thing on his show where he ends videos with Ninja Vanish.
I see.
Yep. Chill's Brits lost all their teas in Boston. Oh, clever. Ninja Vanish. Yeah, Professor the Film Fan got it. Hey, I was just talking to you at the Twitter space. Bro, I would liked it. South London, Nerd Man. Are you from South London?
No, I'm from Northwest London.
Is that the bad part?
There you go.
It's all bad, I guess.
Is that what? What did you say? You son of a bitch. What did you say?
South Kabir? Oh, he was thinking South. No, you're not South, eh? Which place is Nico Amalana?
It's because in the South they're kind of like there's quite Cockney, or the kind of Londoners who perhaps wouldn't pronounce their T's. So,
y'all Canadians pronounce things funny too.
I suppose everyone pronounces something a little funny.
Y'all say sorry. Sorry.
Do I say water? Like that. Do I say water?
Yeah, what do you say? They both sound pretty natural.
I think I pronounce my T's, but maybe I don't. I say water.
Haraldson.
Like I
Yeah,
noticed, Chill. You say against instead of against.
I've said against instead of against. Yeah, you're right. I do. Is that an issue?
No, I just noticed it. I noticed it.
When you say gain, GAIN, it's gain. Or do you guys call that one gun? You guys call everything gun. Oh, listen, we're on 33. It's the final question, and we're a 3-hour stream. Look, we're 2:58. I'm gonna close the stream in a minute and 13 seconds. The question is, are you gonna boycott? And I'm saying yes. I don't want to support this company. I'll buy some comic books, so I guess I'm not boycotting all of Marvel, but Marvel Studios. It's gonna take a lot to get me back in a movie theater. Maybe a Blade.
I'll say no, just because I know I'm gonna just go see Deadpool 3 anyways. Like I don't know, but because I go to movies a lot, so it's just.
Cole, you boycotting Marvel?
No.
Hanzo, are you boycotting Marvel?
Continue trashing on their films.
All right.
You ain't boycotting over Black
Absolutely, I am. After seeing how minimal those charges are, and you firing him for that and not taking the chance, yeah, I'm doing the boycott.
There it is.
Oh.
I'm up Yorkshire.
I've been boycotting since 2000.
Since you were born.
Nope.
What,
You
when
can't
did it
close
come
it because
out,
I
the
haven't
MCU?
answered. You're gone. Boycott? No,
But
I'm just not interested in them anymore.
But
James
if I
Gunn.
could boycott any more than I'm already boycotting,
I hear you. Hey, thanks everybody for popping in. Subscribe to Chillmonger, Big for Entertainment. Mike is Rogue Comics. He has a shop in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Nerdman's there too. The Hot Takes Tuesdays is his channel. Cole Turner, Step It Up. And then the Perp Show Awards are tonight. What's happening tonight? At what time?
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern. He's going to give an award for Channel of the Year, something that I won back in 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit tonight. So definitely pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.